In Horizon Forbidden West, a deadly blight is consuming the lands, threatening all life on Earth. It's Aloy's mission to restore the balance in her world, and you can join her cause. For the release of Horizon Forbidden West, PlayStation is doing something for nature together with you. We want to restore forests that we can enjoy in 5, 10, even 200 years. You can help us heal these forests from the comfort of your home. Play Horizon Forbidden West and unlock the trophy Reach the Dawn before March 25th, and we, in partnership with the Arbor Day Foundation, will plant a tree in support of their forest restoration efforts across the country. So ready your controllers for the planet.
PlayStation.
Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation. That's you people in the chat. That's you guys, huh? That is you guys. That is you clicking and clap. Hey Jay Barry. That's you guys in the chat. Which is the PlayStation 4, because, you know, PlayStation ain't done with that thing yet. And now, that PlayStation 5. Wait, Jay Barry, your intro changed. What happened? What happened? Why didn't you say what you normally say for about almost goddamn a year and a half now? Why didn't you say that, Jay Barry? I'm on a new program. Huh? I'm on a new program going forward. We're gonna paint the picture for you guys. I'm gonna explain everything. We're gonna paint the picture for you guys. Huh? Because I feel there's a certain community, I mean, you know, the PlayStation Nation, that's helping out another community with our criticisms. But I'm gonna paint the picture for you guys. But first and foremost, what is good, guys? What is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through early in the morning. You know what I mean? What normally, if I do a early in the morning like stream, it would be like on a weekend. Like normally on like a Sunday, I used to like speak from the heart. So like we gonna talk on a Sunday. Be like, yo, what the fuck? But you guys out here early with me on a Wednesday morning, man. I'm first and foremost, I'm super hyped. My sleep patterns ain't the same. You know what I mean? I'm over here thinking about Sifu. You know, I'm in bed just punching and kicking while I'm sleeping. You get what I'm saying? I'm spreading that good Valentine's Day love, and I'm over here doing the karate chops. He said, "What's that move?" I said, "Hey, don't worry about it." You know what I mean? I'm over here doing leg sweeps. You know what I mean? And then we have Horizon Forbidden West on the horizon. I can't sleep normally, man. I can't sleep. Yeah, I went to bed mad early yesterday, bro. I went to bed like around 10 yesterday. And you know what I mean? I'm still up here getting up like around 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm just like, damn, I know I can wake up a little bit later. You know what I mean? But damn, I can't sleep. I'm thinking about Sifu. I'm thinking about Horizon. I'm thinking about, yo, can I learn KOF? Can I get some combos? Can people send me some combos? I'm just eating good out here in these gaming streets, man. But what's good with y'all, man? I see you guys in the chat. What is up, man? Yo, foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, what's good, Foxy, man? Yo, Envy Dub, what's good, bro? That Mortal Kombat leg sweep. Yeah, I hit him with a down 3, man. You know what I mean? Yo, A Gaming 50, what is good, man? Yo, Killer Can for sure, what is up? Batter A, what's good, bro? That's my man, Batter A, man. I see you in a minute. Shout out to you. Yo, Carell Anchor, what is good, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Lincoln Clay, the VR Master. The VR Master. Yo, what is good, Lincoln Clay, man? Appreciate you coming through, my G. Yo, up Chuck Gaming in the chat early is it's probably like 3 o'clock over there with Chuck, man. He can't sleep either. The man been playing Sifu. Huh? Chuck don't even like seafood, but he playing Sifu. Huh? I know that doesn't correlate, but just ride with me this morning, man. Yo, shout out to my man Chuck in the building, man. I see you, Chuck. Yo, JP Loco, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man JP Loco. Nick, what is up, Nick? Yo, Viper Reap's Corner. Shout out to my man Viper Reap, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Strictly Gaming, a.k.a. Strictly, a.k.a. Steel City. But now we changing that up. We calling them Strictly. Yo, shout out to my man Strictly, man. Yo, Strictly. You already know the vibes. You know the vibes already. Yo, it's me, baby. What's good? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Steady Flow. What is good? True Virgil. What is up, man? Tehran Sign. What's good, bro? Ice Queen Gaming. The Queen of Ice. What is up? What is up? Yo, the Finest. What's good, bro? What is up, man? The man himself. What is? It's Nintendo. They're Anomaly. You know the vibes. You know the vibes already, man. What? Who is interrupting my intro? Yo, shout out to my man Viper Reap's Corner. 6 months as a member, first class member. Appreciate it, man. He said gotta set up a state town hall meeting this morning. Wish I could stay on. Oh damn, I appreciate that, Viper Reap, for you coming through and bless on the chat real quick, man. You know, hopefully you enjoy your town meeting, your town hall meeting. I know those stuff are huge and big. So, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Stealth Guy Gaming. Shout out to my bro Court in the building, man. Appreciate you. Yo, Southstar, what is good, man? What is good? What is good? Let me scroll on up. Yo, Star Guardian, what's good, bruh? What is up, man? It's me, baby. What is up? Appreciate Snake Doctor. What's good? Kakarot the 6. What is up? Rob Gaming TV. What is good, man? Yo, Soldier for Life. What is good? What is good, man? Yo, Bronze Grizz, what is up? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Baltimore's MVP. What is up? Stardust, man. What's good, Stardust? Appreciate you coming through, bruh. Good to see you in the chat. Yo, Blade X, sound breathing, constant, resounding slash. Ooh! That man's a Demon Slayer fan. And probably, Rurouni Kenshin fan as well. Yo, Damien, what's good, bruh? What is good, man? Scrolling on up. Yo, Plus Ultra, what is up, man? What is up, Plus Ultra? Damien, what is up? Carell, what is up? Let me scroll back on down, man. Yo, Iman, Rich the Swag Lord, what's good, bro? Caleb Kaiser, what is up, man? Yo, Henry Heck, what's good, bro? Appreciate you coming through, Henry, man. Yo, Jordan Grant, what is up, man? Yo, Darkest Hero, what's good, bro? What is good? Yo, Ali, what is good, man? Yo, Viper Reap's Corner with the 20, the 1999 said, arigato! Yo, appreciate it, Viper Reap, man. Enjoy your rest of your day, bro. Good to see you in the chat, man, always. Yo, Jose Betancourt, what's good, Jose, man? The best picture man on Twitter. Yo, what's good, Jose, man? Appreciate you coming. Yo, Woo Flow, what is good, Wolf Flow? Javon, what is up, man? What is good? You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Yo, Corey Massey, what's up, man? Yo, True SSJ Havoc, what's good, bro? What's good, man? King Kisa! What's good, King Kisa? What's up, man? Yo, shout out to my man Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Garage Gaming. What's good, man? I see you grinding. Yeah, we out here early in the morning, man. You know what I mean? It's Wednesday. I said, let me get this. We gonna talk because we got a lot of gaming news that's coming up. This week for What's Up PlayStation podcast, we're gonna be taking a break. And we're gonna have the following weekend Colin Moriarty as a guest coming through. So, you know, with all the games coming out, Horizon, we got KOF, we got Monarch, we got Elden Ring. You know what I mean? We was just like, yo, you know what? This Saturday, I really want to play Horizon. I know Persona, he want to play Horizon as well. So, you know what I mean? We're going to take that break this Saturday. But before the onslaught comes, I was like, yo, I'm definitely going to do a show, for everybody, because there's a lot of gaming news that's coming out. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things that I just want to paint a picture for as well. So yeah, I'm doing this stream here just to talk to you guys and all that, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Next weekend, you're not gonna hear from me a lot. I might do like a tweet, here and there, but you're not gonna hear from me a lot. You might see some gameplay come up as well, but you know how those videos go. You know what I mean? But other than that, you're probably gonna hear from me on What's Up PlayStation podcast on the 26th. You know what I mean? Yo, Philip Sin, what's good, man? My man is ready for Horizon Forbidden West. You know the vibes, man. Yo, Via Vex, what is up? Via Vex, appreciate you coming through. I hope I ain't missed nobody in here. You know what I mean? Always shout out to the chat, because I appreciate you guys coming through, hitting the like button or even subscribing or whatnot. Jay Wright, what's up, man? But yeah, let's get into this joint, man. Let's get into this joint, because I have a certain format now, a certain movement now that I'm gonna be doing going forward when it comes to Xbox. Yo, Persona, what's good, man? Shout out to my bro, Gaming with Persona, keeping it so NY. I have a new format, a new movement. Side Effect Gaming, Wagwan, Messiah, man, Messiah. When it comes to Xbox, because I feel we, the PlayStation Nation, we, the PlayStation community, we are helping out Xbox more than we ever thought that we're doing. We think that we're shaming them, but we're actually helping them. You know what I mean? A lot of these movements and a lot of these things is not because of the Xbox community that Xbox is doing. It's because of us. The PlayStation, they're like, yo, listen, we want PlayStation to, be on they 10 toes down. You know what I mean? We don't want PlayStation slacking, so we need that competition to be on point. And we get upset. We get angry. We be like, yo, Xbox, you need to do better. But the fan base, the fan base isn't upset. The fan base, before Crossfire X came out, they were satisfied. They said they are good. They're gonna be playing hours upon hours upon hours of Halo. I just want to play Halo. I just want to play Halo. They're gonna be playing hours upon hours upon hours of Forza. They were good. They didn't care about January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. They good in October. They good in November and December. That's according to them. But we the PlayStation Nation. We like, yo, Xbox need to get it together. Look what I'm playing. I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West. I'm playing Sifu. I'm playing this. I'm playing that. We in good. Everybody put up the memes. Everybody putting up the. Peter, you're doing it, Peter. Peter, you know that hook scene when they was doing the imaginary dinner. It's like, Peter, here's your Bobo. Bangarang. You know what I mean? We the PlayStation Nation just like that in that Hook movie. By the way, that's the greatest movie of ever. All time. That's my favorite movie of all time, Hook. You know what I mean? Peter, you're doing it. PlayStation Nation, you're doing it. We're eating. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then we have the one Xbox dude that is Rufio. You know what I mean? That's upset. You man, you stupid man. You know what I mean? He run out and throw the coconut while we celebrating. You know what I mean? But I'm saying this. These dudes over there at Xbox, they are content They are very happy with what they have and what Xbox is delivering them. You know what I mean? They are happy. These motherfuckers was talking about Crossfire X is their most anticipated game in February. You know what I mean? They were willing to lie to themselves so Xbox can look good in February without offering shit. Every single month, these dudes are talking about, yo, look at what Game Pass is offering. And you see the games. I'm like, yo, is that Game Pass or that is games with gold? I can't tell the difference. You know what I mean? The last couple of months, I can't tell the difference between Game Pass offerings and games with gold. They all look the same. These dudes are happy with it. That's why I have in the title, yo, Xbox 2022 looks great. You know what I mean? Because I don't want no adverse reaction when it comes to PlayStation Nation. Huh? I want no adverse reactions. I want no adverse comments. Xbox is doing great. They're doing great. You know what I mean? We getting upset. We say competition. These motherfuckers bought Bethesda. These motherfuckers bought Activision. Huh? Yeah, we not seeing nothing really of it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So going forward, I know I'm lying to the community. I know. What? Yo, Ice Queen Gaming, I appreciate you rejoining the ranks of Soldier First Class. Appreciate it. Yo, the Ashen one, the Lucario, the Ashen Luca. Hey, yo, shout out to Luca, yo. Luca got bigots out here being triggered. Hey, yo, I'm gonna say this real quick, Luca. Yo, shout out to Luca. Said there's a scale of happiness. Bari, hashtag 14 times. I'm gonna say this real quick, yo. Shout out to my man P Rock, where he's hosting 60 frames no lag. I could have went on there yesterday, but I pretty much told P Rock, said, nah, I'm good because I really don't have nothing to really say to my man. I don't know the act man. You know what I mean? I don't know the act man. I don't have an understanding of him. I don't know his background. Only thing I know of him is his racist comments. You know what I mean? So my mindset going into that chat wasn't going to be no, lollipops and candy. You know what I mean? If I didn't hear that apology and I'm in that chat, I'm going to be like, yo, brother, I'm going to cut him off. Yeah, that's straight like that. I'm just going to cut him off. He's not going to say a word. I'm like, yo, apologize. You know what I mean? This dude out here just trying to rationalize. Yo, real talk too. I thought he only said the racist comments. This man does. He does every slander and every slur under the sun. Yo, I learned something about that dude there at that stream. So everything Luca was saying in the super chats or in the comments, I was agreeing with, because I'm like, yo, you making this 10 times worse. Because personally, I didn't know you was coming at the transgender. You was coming at the homo, the I don't even know what the word to properly use it now. You was coming at the I don't even want to say it, because I know the way how this culture is now, you get canceled. But you guys know what I'm talking about, huh? I didn't even know he was doing all of that. You know what I mean? So I'm over here just listening to this dude, and I'm just like, you don't even sound apologetic. You know what I mean? You don't sound apologetic. You don't seem like you are sorry, or you even learn from your mistake or your mistakes. You know what I mean? You just seem like you over here trying to come over here and rationalize everything so you can look good in front of the people that are subscribed to your channel. LGBT. Yo, you're right, Persona. There you go. That possibly might be coming for you. You know what I mean? This you go into damage control on the smaller scale, on this side of the community. Yo, Frozen Man, appreciate the $2 donation. He said, yo, stopping through for support. Appreciate it, Frozen Man. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to my bro, Frozen Magma. That's my guy right there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So when I'm listening to this guy, I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm you know when you just waiting for that, yo, I'm sorry type of joke. Yo, J-Dub, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man J-Dub, read them super chats too. You know what I mean? You just waiting for that. I don't want to be Batman. This man wants me to play Batman. Hey, if you look at the tweets and if you look at my Discord, and I'm not Batman. I don't have the technology as Batman. I don't have a fingerprint scanner. Huh? I'm not gonna go through the archives. I'm not Lois Lane. I'm not Bruce Wayne. I am not a detective. You're saying what you did. Okay, if you really change, you can't be like, oh, well, you know, in the past, you know, I resented that and I'm against that. Okay, motherfucker. Right now, I want to hear, I'm sorry. I'm a changed man. Moving forward, I don't say those things anymore. Blase blah, blase blah. This dude was saying everything under the sun other than those couple of words right there. You don't even have to say it in that order. But it started to become really, truly, honestly, it started to become disrespectful in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because I was in the chat, I was getting upset. Yeah, you know, you try to make a joke of it, you try to entertain, but really and truly, I was honestly getting upset because I'm just like, yo, brother. Like, yo, is it that hard? If you really detest, yeah, P-Rock was coaching him. And that's the sad part, that P-Rock has to coach him to understand what he should say. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, bro, this shit getting crazy. This man really don't care, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So yeah, yo, he tried to attack Luca. Was like, yo, people like Luca don't even you know, they're not gonna like me anyway, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, you took that tweet and got triggered off of that. I mean, not the tweet. You took that super chat and got triggered off of that. That means that you didn't change. You didn't change at all. You're not ready for the criticism. You're not ready to be, you know, accountable, even though if it's in the past or whatnot. You know what I mean? I've seen people that have said stuff in the past and they apologize for it, but the stuff came up again and they still apologize for it. and then he does the classic little kid joint. Yo, shout out to my man Game for Brian, man, with the $4.99. He say, yo, good morning, Detective Bari. Are you working on any new cases? Yo, no new cases, man. I am closed. My job is closed. But to me, he has a little kid mentality. You know what I mean? I know everybody in here, or some of us, right? When we were in like grade school, I want to say like elementary or junior high, and we had like a bad grade, and our parents was questioning like, yo, what are you getting this bad grade? What is going on? What are you doing this? Are you not doing your work? And you just like, well, everybody else got a bad grade, so you can pass on the blame. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's not just me, it's everybody else. You know what I mean? That's like a little kid mentality to me. Like when I see a grown adult and they start to do that where they just offset everything to everyone else, I'm like, yo, you're not man enough to own up. You know what I mean? You're just trying to pass blame. And that's what when I started hearing that stuff, that's when I was just like, yeah, this dude, he's just the same old dude. He ain't gonna change. Yeah, he probably not saying it, you know, in public, but his mindset is still the same. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Luca, appreciate the donation, the $2 donation. Say, dude is a douchebag and a brainlet. Yeah, pretty much. But he's trying to offset it. Like, oh, I'm not a douchebag. You know, I don't say the word in public anymore. You know, I don't say it in my Discord anymore. In the rap songs they say, well, I can't. He's one of those dudes. You know what I mean? Yo, Envy Dub, man, appreciate the $5. Say, it's sad that some people have to have too much pride to own up to their fuck ups. Shaking my damn head. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. You know what I mean? Yo, Persona, man, he said, yo, I don't know, dude, but based off the podcast last night, Buddy seems very immature. Came off as trolling during the whole show. I'm in agreement 100% with you, Persona. Yo, Lothric, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, Nasim, what's good, man? Ikim, what's good? Appreciate you guys coming through. Man. But yeah, you know, just to talk about that real quick, yeah. But shout out to J-Dub and Porter Rock, you know, for having that type of patience to talk to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, when you have those type of talks with people, you're trying to get another understanding according to what he's saying. I feel after he left that show yesterday, he's just like, I'm still gonna do the same shit. You know what I mean? There was no understanding. You know what I mean? He's just saying the words just to say the words to make it perceived as that, but there's no real understanding. That's what I got from it. But yeah, but going forward, guys, when it comes back to the whole Xbox thing, I'm gonna be everything Xbox does. It could be ass. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, yo, that shit look fire. You know what I mean? Game Pass could be offering 2 games that are pixelated 99-cent games. I'm gonna be like, yo, that junk look fire. You feel me? Because we, the PlayStation Nation, we are helping Xbox way too much. We are helping Xbox way too much. Huh? We are helping them way too much. Everybody criticize Xbox need to have more Japanese games. Boom, soon you're gonna hear in the news, these motherfuckers bought Sega. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go on a new program here where I'm gonna be like, yo, Xbox have a fire 2022. The games are great. Who cares about February and January? We don't care about that. Wait till E3. Horizon Forbidden West, we good, man. We got Ark with Vin Diesel. Yo, I actually saw that on Twitter though. Yo, I saw that on Twitter. Motherfucker said, yo, we got Ark with Vin Diesel. I'm weak, yo. I'm weak. Yo, these Xbox, yo, you got Xbox news. Yo, you have it, man. You can have it, yo. The subscription shit, whatever Xbox doing, yo, you can have it, bruh. You good. You have it. You won. Xbox, you won a generation? Cool. You can have it, man. If that's winning the generation, you can have it. We good. Okay? You know what I mean? Most of us already platinum Sifu. We still want to play Sifu. We good. Most of us got more hours in Sifu than Halo. Than these motherfuckers got in Halo. We good. Yo, Luca, appreciate the donation once again. Sorry for the derailing Xbox sucks. Laugh my ass off. Nah, you good, Luca, man. I mean, pretty sure we was gonna talk about it anyway. You know what I mean? Because it was a rich topic to address anyway. Because yeah, I felt that was crazy. You know what I mean? And like I said, your super chat pretty much hit it on the nail in the coffin. And I think he got upset with that because you kind of exposed his sentiment. He's like, yeah, I'm just here because I got a big ass channel. I don't give a fuck if you guys got offended by me saying the N-word or me coming at transgenders or whatever, LGBT. I don't give a fuck about if you guys got offended by that. I'm here to protect my shit. That's and Luca pretty much like pointed it out. You know what I mean? Ever since then, he was like, you know, my man turned into a curmudgeon. Shit crazy. But pretty much, yo, if you guys haven't checked out 60 Frames Don't Lag, head over to my man Porter Rock's channel and go and check that out. Also, yo, Jemai, what's good, man? Also, before we get really rolling, as you guys can see, with Horizon Forbidden West, they're going to be doing like a campaign going forward when it comes to, you know, unlocking a certain trophy. For every one of these trophies that got unlocked, for those people that play Horizon, to reach the Daunt trophy before March 3rd, they're going to be planting a tree for each trophy that was unlocked you know, for Horizon Forbidden West. I think this is a cool campaign that they have in here because it ties well within the game. You know what I mean? Like saving, you know, nature and the world because of this blight is pretty much polluting, you know, or the planet in the game. So they kind of tying that in with you know, reality here. Like, yeah, we're gonna plant some trees, but we're gonna tie it to you actually gaming. You know what I mean? Which is a cool campaign. I like that. You know what I mean? So here's a trophy right here. Reach the Daunt. And I think this is where you earn the trophy. So that's the stuff in the first trailer. I guess this is where you earn that trophy. It's a bronze trophy, so I don't think it's gonna be like something really you know, difficult. Yo, Link, what's good, bro? What is good, man? But yeah, so I think that was pretty cool. That they having that little campaign there, and yeah, you know, we all gonna participate. I'm pretty sure because we all gonna reach the Daunt, right? You know, you know what I mean. But yeah, so going forward, I'm gonna be praising Xbox a little bit. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be so critical. It gotta be something crazy for me to be really critical. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna give my opinions here and there, but when it comes to the overall arcing thing, if Xbox gamers are happy with what Xbox is doing, hey, so be it, man. So be it. Because Xbox is doing a lot of things, or reacting to a lot of things, or addressing a lot of things that they've been doing. Not because of their complaints or their criticism. It's really ours. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it because Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo does what Sega doesn't. Yo, Fatal Mephisto, what's good, man? Nintendo. As you can see, my man Jim Ryan is complexed. Jim Ryan is like, oh, what? Jim Ryan is like, oh, what? Yo, Nuanced Soul, man, appreciate you coming through. He said PS is also doing a smart thing, getting engagement up. Getting engagement up. They are using the plant shit too. More incentive for people, Jay Barry. Win-win for the Earth and Horizon engagement metrics. What's up from India, GG's. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a smart thing that you're using, you know, gaming to also help the planet. You know what I mean? I think that's a great thing. You know what I mean? As gamers, you know what I mean, we want things to be tied within the game, right? And it gives that incentive, like, you know what? Oh, they're doing this campaign. Let me go get this trophy. I'm pretty sure it's probably early in the game, you know what I mean, but it's still a good incentive to play. Let's get on Nintendo real quick, man. Nintendo. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Persona. They're an anomaly. And that's absolutely correct. Because here at Nintendo, they put out this tweet. They put out this tweet yesterday. And the reason why I'm speaking on this because I was on that train where I said PlayStation should be preserving their older games and their older store and all that stuff. A lot of people that is knocking Nintendo, they was upset at PlayStation doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I get the knock on Nintendo because, you know, people aren't complaining as much as PlayStation. But the original sentiment from a lot of people were, oh, we don't play on PS3. Oh, we don't play on the Vita no more. Why do they need to keep it up and all that shit? You know what I mean? But as somebody that was on that train, as far as like, yo, nah, PlayStation, they should have shut down their store. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, people, it's good to just have that stuff there. You know what I mean? I understand that the servers and there's money to all that, do that stuff and all that stuff. I understand all that 100%. But at the end of the day, you kind of don't want that stuff to go away and dwindle, and then it resurfaces back again where you're probably gonna pay in double the price anyway, digitally through a service or something, just so you can access those games, right? But when it comes to Nintendo, these motherfuckers say, "Oh, Nintendo tweeted out this." Normally, a Nintendo tweet, this jump would have been in like the 100K likes. You know what I mean? The requotes would have been in like the 30s or the 40s. People will be, you know, retweeting out their ass when it comes to this. But when Nintendo tweeted this out, Nintendo fans was like, shh, 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 don't say nothing. Only bash PlayStation. Only bash PlayStation. Huh? Nintendo is perfectly fine doing this. Nobody plays on the Wii U. Nobody bought it. Nobody bought it. But Jay Barry, nobody bought it. Nobody bought the Wii U. Who cares about the eShop of the Wii U? Nobody bought it. The 3DS, they got the Switch now. No, Jay Barry. Hey yo, so Nintendo said in this tweet, we're gonna go into the actual, thing that they posted to their blog too, right? As of late March 2023, it will no longer be possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS family systems. What's shocking, really and truly, the 3DS is a juggernaut. The eShop back in the day for the 3DS was huge. What's shocking with the Wii U, one of the main things like people did with the Wii U and the eShop was pretty much kind of bought like the older games. You know what I mean? Where you could play like your NES games, your well, they kind of transferred it over from the Wii to the Wii U. Where you had to like call up Nintendo and verify that you own this. It was some weird shit that I had to do all that. Yo, I purchased this stuff on the Wii. You know what I mean? Let me get this on the Wii U. And it was like, yo, what's your name? What's your address? What's the serial number of your consoles? I was like in a job interview just to try to get my shit transferred over. It was crazy. It was crazy. But and it really truly not everything transferred over, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But yeah, a lot of people bought like the older stuff, like the whole Pokemon format. I know a lot of people complain about like the Pokemon Bank. I personally don't have any ties in with that, but I know that was like a big deal and all that. And all that stuff is going to be going away. And you can see what Nintendo is going to be doing, very soon, right? You see that they brought some of the Nintendo games back with the online Nintendo Online thing, the Super Nintendo, the N64. Like obviously they're gonna bring this stuff back one day, but just like with the 64 is like an addition to what you already had with the Nintendo Online. So are they gonna do the same thing with the Wii? Oh, you want Wii games? It's gonna be an edition. It's gonna be a plus. Oh, you want Wii U 3DS? Plus. So that $20 ain't really looking like $20 no more. Where everybody's like, oh, so I mean it's only $20. You remember that quote when Nintendo came out with their online? It was like, it's only $20. Yeah. Yo, DJ King, man, he said Pokebank is free after the shutdown. Oh, okay. So people still gonna have their Pokebank stuff where they can transfer it over? I'm not too sure. I know a lot of people's complaining about it. Like I don't have no, feet in it, but I know a lot of people's complaining about that with the Pokebank stuff. What's shocking about this is like the 3DS stuff. Like I said, the 3DS was a juggernaut. Like 3DS, I bought a lot of shit from the eShop on 3DS. And it wasn't even just like one 3DS console; it was multiple. You know what I mean? Throughout the line of the 3DS or the DS when they came out, it's just multiple shit that you was doing. But the real criticism come from, hey, a lot of the same Nintendo people, especially in this community, they were very upset at PlayStation for doing the same thing or almost doing the same thing prior when they was going to shut down the PS3, the PS Vita store. I think summer this year. And I think they're still gonna shut it down, but they're giving more time and whatnot. Yo, Aaron, man, hey, Ron, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Jay Gamer UK, what's up, man? It's shocking to me that you can have this stance when it comes to a platform that you know, probably your secondary or your you're not even your, it's not your primary platform, that you can be so upset. There were so many videos being made, a lot of Nintendo gamers, I mean a lot of people that was retro gaming and all that stuff was like, yo, but this is gonna cost, man, more, it's gonna cost much more money now and all that stuff. This is bad for gaming, this is that, this is, yo, B Staples, what up, man? This was this was that. Yo, a lot of them is quiet now when it comes to Nintendo. Look, I can scroll down. Normally in a Nintendo tweet, the people that we communicate with or have any discourse, not discourse, but conversations with, we will see them in the tweets. Let me scroll on down real quick. I don't see them. Yo, I kid you not. Typically, I would see these people, like the first couple of comments or tweets, I would see them. You know what I mean? The Bland Drew, shout out to my man Bland. Where Frozen at? Frozen. I will see you guys in these tweets and these reactions or whatnot, the comments. I don't see them at all. Where they at? Just a couple of months ago, yo, shout out to Persona 2. Because Persona knows. Just a couple of months ago, they was upset. They were upset, angry, appalled, confused, anti-consumer. Yo, Viper Reap, another one, Spawn Wave. I don't see his tweet. I don't see a lot of these two. I'm not even talking about the tweet that they made outside of this joint. I'm talking about the tweets actually in the Nintendo, you know, thread. Yo, try hard guy Uchiha, what's good, bro? Flabbergasted. You know what I mean? I don't see them at all. Are they gathering their thoughts? Yeah, you know, when it came to PlayStation, they didn't have to gather their thoughts. Like, this is absurd. This is absurd. PlayStation is getting ahead of themselves. PlayStation is getting cocky again. Yo, when they out here quiet. They out here quiet. What is going on? So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. As of May 23rd, 2022, it will no longer be possible to use credit card and add funds to an account on the eShop on the Wii U or the 3DS family of systems. Damn, so this year, you can't purchase shit. It ain't even 2023. You can't purchase nothing this year. Yo, where they at though? Yo, every dub, man, appreciate the $2 donations. That most Nintendo fans have Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, they trapped. They won't let me out. Oh, they stuck in that mindset. Nintendo can't do no wrong. It don't matter how many times Nintendo it has bad practices. I'ma stay loyal. Yo, Lorenzo, that's a fact. PlayStation, it was very anti-consumer. They don't care. They don't care about preserving their games. Oh, what PlayStation's gonna do? They're gonna put it in the service and charge you again. That's a good point that a lot of people that didn't really care. Like a lot of people were saying that you still have access to those games, but you have access to them like within the service. Like that's what PS Now is for and whatnot, which is a good point. But it when it comes to those like purists and those people that just don't want to be a part of the service, it is not going to appease to them. And most Nintendo people is probably going to be using that same argument now. Oh, Nintendo's going to bring it. They're going to bring it in the Nintendo Online. It's going to be an addition. We paying $50 now for 64 and Sega games. When the Wii and the Wii U stuff come, we're gonna be paying $70. It's perfectly fine. As of August 29th, 2022, it will no longer be possible to use a Nintendo eShop card to add funds to an account in Nintendo eShop on the Wii U and 3DS family of systems. However, it's still possible to redeem codes until late March 20. Yo, that's big right there. That's big, that because the eShop is like it's a huge revenue for Nintendo. Like a lot of people on Amazon, GameStop, you know, go into those stores and they buy like eShop cards, where eShop, it covers the Switch, the Wii U, 3DS. You know what I mean? It covers the entirety of the systems. So that's a huge thing right there. Especially like the Wii U. Like I think Nintendo should still keep their stuff there, to be honest with you. But the Wii U, I can understand the Wii U. It's not a big seller, but the game sold well. But the console stuff not a big seller. But the 3DS, like that's gonna be a big chunk coming out. Where a lot of people is not gonna be buying their 3DS shit. You know what I mean? As when you see consoles that sold of like the 100 millions or whatnot, there's a lot of people still buying digital shit on a platform like that sold so much, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. Nintendo, they get no scotch free on this one. Yo, Steady Flow with a $5 say, you're right on the money, Jay Barry. I just saw Spawn Wave thumbnail and the title of his video this morning, and it's not even mentioned. I told you, bro. They gathering their thoughts. That's what they going. That's what a lot of them going to say. They gathering their thoughts. Yo, King Pearl, man. Shout out to my man Nelson in the building, man. With a 199. I say, yo, morning, bro. Drinking coffee and showing love, man. Appreciate it on King Pearl, man. Yo, Jose, say, yo, Jay doing the Jared Leto Joker laugh. Yo, King Kiso with a $5 said Nintendo told them the online option on the Switch will be good enough. So, and you better not say anything. Yeah, pretty much. Yo, Amanda, what's up, Amanda? Just wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Persona said, I'm not seeing not nearly as much outrage as we saw PlayStation shutting down the store. Shit's wild. Yo, it's a fact. Yo, PlayStation, Jim Ryan came out with that blog or whatnot. Yo, people was going ham. Rightfully so. We spoke about it. You know, a lot of people had different opinions or whatnot, but we spoke about it. We addressed it. A lot of people from Nintendo. What's funny is that a lot of people from the Nintendo camp were talking on PlayStation and preservation. And these are the people that like Nintendo is about preservation. You know, people still buy the old school games, and I'm a collector and this and that. You ain't gonna be collecting no 3DS or no Wii U games, cause them just gonna go up, 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 up. Yo, what you said? Dreamcast guy told folks to start stealing. Oh man, they turned to PC people now? This junk crazy. They turning into PC gamers now. They say, yo, start stealing the games. Oh shit. But yeah, man, it's sad to see, man, because at the end of the day, regardless of how much people are like shopping for these stores or whatnot, it's still just it's still a good thing to keep it up. Like it still gives them it's good optics, right? It's just good optics to have those things in place. Yeah, you could try to convince and convert people to the services way, because that's what people's doing. That's what Nintendo's clearly want to do. But you can't just like shut down something right away. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion, I feel like you should have that preservation there. This is why a lot of people go to PC gaming. You know what I mean? If you want people to stay on the console platforms and keep on buying into your consoles and whatnot, preservation is key. You're going to have to keep that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to have to pay that extra money to keep those servers up for those stores if you want people to continue to keep on buying your consoles in good faith. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, shout out to my guy, Blandrew. This is who I want to speak. Yo, Blandrew, this is who I want to talk to. My man, Blandrew. This is who I want to talk to, man. I want to talk to my man, Blandrew. Because Blandrew, that's my friend. Blandrew, that's my guy. Yo, shout out to my man Blandrew, man, with the $2. Said, cut the stream now. throwing tomatoes. Blandrew is my guy. And as soon as I saw this news, Blandrew was the first person. Blandrew and Frozen, the first people I thought of, first people I was like looking for in that Nintendo thread, and I didn't see them. You know what I mean? All the other people, you know, yeah, I want to see them people as well, but I wanted to see those guys' opinions because you know those people I rock with. I talk to those people. You know, I'm you know what I'm gonna do? This is We Gonna Talk, but I'm gonna open up this chat real quick. Man. Typically, We Gonna Talk. I usually just go and just do my thing, but I'm gonna open up this chat real quick, man. Yo, SSJ have it, man. Appreciate the $5 donation. So, yo, Bari, gonna need you to fall back on that PC game slander. I got over 1,000 games on PC, legitimately. No, I mean, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about the pirates out there, the people that really, really steal. Yo, Blandrew, if you're available, anybody that's available, y'all can come on through in the chat. You know what I mean? Y'all can come on through in the chat if you guys are available. If you're not, yo, Nasim, what's up, man? But I personally find it funny. Yo, Riku's another one too, man. Riku, what's good, man? Riku play on anything. You know what I mean? Riku play on anything. But I know Riku plays Nintendo games too. You know what I mean? Yo, Strick, what's good, bruh?
My guy.
What is good, man?
What's going on with you, Brody? Great
No, it's Strictly.
Great morning.
Hey, yo, Persona, what's goody?
Man, you know what I'm on, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm in the office. Can't be long. All right. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you good, bro. Shit, you already know, man. You want me? You might touch on this Nintendo because you already know how they go, bro.
Yeah, you can address whatever. Because I know you gonna go in too, man.
Yeah, you already know the vibes, bro. They're an anomaly, like my boy Persona say. They are an anomaly. Whatever else applies to PlayStation, it don't apply to Nintendo. You know what I mean? You know how the people are, bro. Mm-hmm. They only do it because it's PlayStation. That's really what it comes down to. And it was so funny, man, when I be seeing your Xbox comments. And then what makes it so funny is the bots be underneath the comments eating that shit up. And I be like, y'all don't even know that this nigga really trolling y'all. Like, it's the funniest shit ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I mean, you already know how Nintendo goes, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've been I ain't gonna use that word, but they've been really, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of their fans. But hey, man, what do I know?
Like Nintendo, they do a lot of like we gonna do what the fuck we gonna do. Like we don't give a fuck what you think.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Type of shit. Yo, real talk. Like I love real talk. Let me say this straight. Like I love Nintendo. I'm gonna do the typical. I've been gaming on Nintendo since you know what I mean. Like I'm that dude as well. Like I really truly I really love Nintendo. Like I support all their shit, like their consoles and play their games. But some stuff is just like, bro.
Oh shit! I almost died.
Oh, what happened?
I almost died.
I'm about to say, yo, Persona, what you got going on, dog?
Nah, I'm in the office. I was walking to one of my conference rooms, and the chair was farther out than I thought it was. I almost fucking died.
I mean, I almost bust his Kofi.
Hell yeah.
I ain't home, so I can't use the soundboard, but I'm gonna try. They're an anomaly. It's Nintendo. You understand? Listen, man. Listen. Scroll through Twitter. This news has been out. It hit. I seen this news hit late last night, and when it hit, I was like, I'm gonna retweet it in the morning. Blah blah blah. Really give my 1-2s. I scrolled down Twitter this morning. I looked at the actual tweet. I'm not seeing the outrage. Oh well, guys. It's they're old. We've got the Switch. And then the audacity for them to be like, they pull some Don Matrix shit. They said, hey, yo, you don't like it? Buy that Nintendo Online. We got 173 games on it. I said, what? Hold up, bro. Y'all need to stop playing, bro. Right? Here's my thing. I have the same energy for this like I have for PlayStation, right? It's like, look, if you really cared about the games, you would own them already. Or you would, whatever. But the way they handling this shit, I'm looking for the same energy from the community. Anytime I talk like this, I'm talking to the community because it's all about energy for me, man. Call me the con man, man. I'm Con Edison out here. You understand? I'm trying to see what that energy looking like. I'm the power man. You understand? And the energy in this community is not the same. And this is the shit that me, Bari, Sick, Strict, that rhymes. Strict, whoever talks about. It's not about no fanboy war. Nah, throw that shit out the window. It's about the energy. It's the blatant hypocrisy, the blatant overlooking that happens within this community when it comes to one brand over another.
But
and when it comes to that stuff, it's so obvious. And then it's like when you call these people out, the first thing they want to say is, "Oh, well, listen, you're a fanboy," or and I'm like, how am I a fanboy, right? Even though I hate using this because I ain't no neutral. I own all the consoles. I've been playing Nintendo since I was a little ass boy, right? The last thing I do is hate Nintendo. I'm looking at the community for the same energy. The same energy you give PlayStation for things like this. I'm looking for that same type of outrage when it comes to other companies that do this. But no, because it's Nintendo, people don't want to speak up. Because it's Nintendo, they're the grandfathers of gaming. That's everybody's entryway into gaming. Everybody's scared to speak out against it. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit.
The irony of it.
Nintendo, I'm sorry, Chuck. I'm gonna say something. Shut the fuck up. The irony is, I grew up on Nintendo as well. This is my gateway into gaming as well. Some of my most fondest memories of gaming involve Nintendo. You understand? But even with that, I'm a grown ass man. I'm 30 years old. I'm old as fuck. You understand? So when it comes to now, the here and now, where we at now, if you're gonna call out one, you got to call out all. Everybody said, "Oh, well, it's not the same thing. It's not black and white." Everybody's always talking about PlayStation's practices with $70 games and all this other shit. Do you see how Pokemon Arceus looks and how much that shit costs? Cut the bullshit. We gotta stop it.
Hey, yo, so you going too far, man.
We got no. I'm not going too far. We need to stop this. We need to stop this, bro. And I'm not. Go ahead, Strictly.
The irony. This is the irony of it. The irony of it is they call us the fanboys. That's really the true irony of it. It's like, okay, so when Sony fucks up, we literally call that shit out. We did it with Destruction All-Stars. We did it with Jim Ryan misleading people and shit like that. So we call our shit out. But here we are being called fanboys when they're not even holding their preferred platform accountable. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing too. At the end of the day, no one's saying we don't appreciate Nintendo for what they did. A lot of us started gaming on Nintendo. The NES, the SNES, N64. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do these lists of the top consoles of all time, Nintendo's going to be in that conversation. But when it comes to the right now, when it comes to how they are really pushing gaming forward, they're lacking. And so when we call that shit out, then people want to be like, "Oh, you're just a Sony pony, or you're just a pony fanboy," whatever this, that, and the third. But it's just so ironic that they'll say some shit like that, but we holding your preferred system more accountable than what you are. Yeah. Make it make sense.
Yo, that's a problem when it comes to a lot of fan bases. You know what I mean? Like they especially with the Xbox guys, like they are very more they hold PlayStation to a higher standard than Xbox. Nintendo fans, they hold PlayStation to a higher standard than Nintendo because a lot of, like I said, PlayStation would do something and there will be feedback against it. There will be an adverse reaction. And they'll be like, "All right, you know what? All right, we understand. We see that. We're going to extend this, or we're going to stop doing that." We saw that with this same store, situation here. Nintendo, they're not used to the adverse reaction because they fan base don't give it. You know what I mean? The fan base just go along with it. Oh, we're going to add a hard difficulty to a action figure DLC. The fan base is going to go with it, but these are the same people that will be upset because The Last of Us Part 1 added a difficulty, with like DLC or whatnot when it came to the first DLC with Ellie and
Imagine Nintendo. So imagine Nintendo was your landlord, right? Right, and they come to you, they knock on your door. Hi, it's Nintendo. Your landlord. They knock on your door. They want you to come in, right? So you open the door, and they serve you an eviction notice, and you say, "But wait, Nintendo, why are you evicting me? I just paid my rent a week ago. I've never been late on a payment." They turn to you with a smile and say, "Oh, we need somebody else in this apartment." So we're going to evict you. That's against the law. That's wrong. They can't forcibly do that. That's wrong. But the way Nintendo fans are, they'll smile back and they say, it's Nintendo. They're an anomaly. Okay, I'm going. Bye.
Yo, this is yo, Persona, when you said that, yo, Macho Channel was good, man. Yo, you remember that Will Ferrell and his daughter with the landlord? I want my money, bitch. Yo, this is Nintendo right here. This is Nintendo right here, bro.
Hi, Pearl.
You
You don't have to raise your voice.
You pay now.
I can give you half.
Yo, that's
Hey, don't
Hey,
talk to
yo,
me
that's
like
a
that,
fact,
okay?
though, bro. That's how it is, bro. And I'm sitting here and
Look,
I'm like, yo,
I
am I the only
thought
one
I
that
was clear
hasn't
in my
drunk the
email
Kool-Aid?
that I needed a couple
Like,
weeks.
what the fuck is going on? And listen, man, PlayStation
Can I
do
just
some
get 2 more
stupid
weeks?
shit. They do some real dumb shit,
You need to
bro.
relax.
Like putting games on PC, stupid as fuck. You feel me? Like, all the
Don't call
time,
me
you
bitch.
understand?
I'm a grown.
But at the end of the day, I can acknowledge that. At the end of the day, I can speak on that. At the end of the day, the whole fucking community and the whole world speaks on that bullshit. But something so simple, something as crazy as this, especially after like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, you dudes was up in arms about not being able to play fucking Xenogears on the goddamn Vita. All this time people been saying how shitty the Vita is, how the Vita ain't
Bro.
got no games. All this time they were saying how PlayStation 3 was a shitty console, the online was terrible, and all this crazy shit. But here you are crying about not being able to play goddamn games. But these be the same motherfuckers that'll be sitting in front of when they do videos, they sitting in front of their gaming collections. Talking, yeah, I'm a gamer because,
Them shit's in
check my
pristine
collection
condition
out,
too.
guys. Check my collection out, guys. I've got the most rarest game that you can never find. I got it off eBay for $95. Oh my God, my collection. I just bought these new statues that can and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? What the fuck? Like,
Yo, Persona,
what?
I'm a up you.
When is
Persona,
the
I'm
last
a up
time
you real
pulled
quick.
goddamn Genesis? When's the last time you pulled one of them fucking old ass Genesis games off the shelf and popped that bitch in and cut that bitch off? Cut it out! Cut it out!
Yo, I'm a up you real quick, right? Because I remember this vividly, where a lot of Nintendo guys, they hearkened up. Well, they latched on to Xbox this generation due to the fact of how Xbox was handling their backwards compatibility and game preservation. The company that they prefer, their primary platform, is doing a worse job now with game preservation than PlayStation, the one that they got truly upset for. You know what I mean? You latched on to another company that you don't like their games, but due to the fact of them handling game preservation with backwards compatibility, you was like, I'm gonna get me a Series X or a Series S. You wasted your $500, your $400, whatever those shit costs, just to buy another platform so you can play some old games. Now when it comes to Nintendo and their game preservation and not even upholding that, you're crickets, you're quiet. Where you're really truly, where are you? I'm not talking about these big Nintendo channels. I'm gonna fuck about them. I'm talking about the people that we communicate with. Where are you?
Bro,
This
this
is my last question. I gotta get back to work. I got a meeting in a couple of minutes. Here's my last question to you, to the panel, and to the chat. Ask yourself this. Now that this Nintendo news has hit, watch you see people in droves trying to buy up these 3DS games almost, and then you have to stop and wonder, wait a second. If you care about preservation, wouldn't you already own these games? Okay, I'm going, bye.
That's a fact, man. Because look, man, at the end of the day, man, we don't. I just don't really care. You know what I'm saying about Nintendo like that at that point. Like, I mean, and I mean this seriously, in all seriousness. Like, man, like PlayStation is really carrying gaming. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous. Like, that's dangerous, bro. Like, that's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, competition. You know what I'm saying? Is always good for great for us consumers. And there ain't none of it right now. Like, literally zero. When it comes to PC gaming, when it comes to Nintendo, whatever, Xbox, whatever the fuck you game on, there's literally only one company pushing this shit forward. And that's Sony PlayStation. And mofos can get all mad they want. They can, I don't give a fuck. A fact is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers speak otherwise. And at the end of the day, man, these people, you know what I'm saying, they be like, oh, you're just a Sony pony, not thinking that I have a whole fucking PC. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a reason to have an Xbox Series X. You know, and at the end of the day, if the games were dope on Xbox, guess what? We would have an Xbox. It's really as simple as that. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'll shut the fuck up. But these people better stop fucking playing with me. It's as simple as that. Stop fucking playing with me, because I will pull up to any space, I will pull up to any podcast and smoke the shit out these niggas. I do not care. Like, I don't. You feel me? And some of these people don't get a reaction from me because it ain't worth it. You feel me? Like the whole Xbox universe dude. You know what I'm saying? People tagging me and stuff saying, you know, he mentioned you. I don't give a fuck because dude a clown. Period. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these other YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, really trying to call people out, listen, don't fucking play with me. I will pull up whenever, wherever, it don't matter, and you can catch this fade. You know what I'm saying? And bro, it's really that fucking simple. And people will be like, because it's it's the way we talk, it's where we from. So people think that you're talking on some like physical harm type shit. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking from a gaming perspective. When I say they gonna catch the smoke or the fade or whatever, I'm clearly talking about from a conversational perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because when you mention my name and you try to do it in a subtle manner, like I'm not gonna see it, that's when you're gonna really catch the smoke. But when you really come at them like that, you know what I'm saying, they wanna act like it's all good and deflect and say you're emotional or some shit like that. No, you just didn't expect me to fucking pull up. Oh, but I will. I will. You know what I'm saying?
So basically what Strictly is talking about, Oh No's Alex, where with Alex he typically would, gather tweets up and screenshot them and like bash the PlayStation and make fun of PlayStation, gamers or the PlayStation Nation. My whole thing with what Alex is doing, like I really don't have no issue with Alex. Like, it is what it is with him. But my whole thing is that when it comes to the content that he creates for the PlayStation stuff, some of the stuff is just like pure ignorance. Like, he doesn't understand the context or the background behind the tweet. Like, some of the shit is just dumb as hell, or it's just like stupid, ignorant stuff that some PlayStation fans will say, which can be funny, when you bash it. But a lot of this stuff, what I've seen, I'm like, yeah, that person didn't mean that, or that's not what the context was when this person said that. Or, in Strictly's situation, he had a space, talking about like, game reviews and stuff like that with Horizon. But people took the screenshot off the Twitter space, but they wasn't listening. They wasn't listening in on the Twitter space to know exactly what he was talking about, but they're making content about the Twitter space. So it's basically like it's like the lie is funnier than the truth kind of thing. It's just like ignorance is bliss kind of thing. Like, yo, I don't give a damn about what the context is. Like, this is what's gonna this is gonna sell the video. This is what's gonna be funny. That's my only issue with what is going on. Like, yeah, the blatantly, belligerent PlayStation comments that some people have on Twitter. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that stuff. But when it comes to like Strictly and stuff like, and Twitter, especially Twitter Spaces, like, yo, you gotta really listen and understand where people are coming from. Or some people will have a title of it, but it will be like a question mark, or it will be like a thing leading into a topic to talk about with other people. It's not typically their stance. You know what I mean? So that's my issue with a lot of people, what they do with the whole, oh, look at the PlayStation fanboys and look at what they say. Like the whole Atman dude, when he did his video, some of the things that he was screenshotting, I remember those comments. I'm like, yo, this is a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
facts, bro. Facts. It's like, dog. It's like, first of all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you. I don't know how many times I done said, bro, you see, we already talked about it, bro. I even made a tweet about, like, people still think it's about the 89 score. Like, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if it was a 95. But just really let this shit sink in. You know what I'm saying? Like, these same people, not even the media outlet that everyone's outlining and stuff, or whatever the fucking name is. I said in this spaces as soon as I got on, it's not even about that specific one.
You said that
this
like
is about
mad times.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like, really let this shit sink in. You feel me? I think GameSpot gave Halo a 90, bruh. On Metacritic, Halo is an 80, was it an 89, 87? And Horizons is an 89, but Halo released mad buggy with a bunch of missing shit that's usually in Halo, but it's 2 points lower. That and people want to sit here and be like, oh well, you know, you got to play your games regardless and all. It's not about me playing my games. Yeah, I know that, but the gamer who really coming up on the scene, you know what I'm saying, really talking about gaming and don't know all of this shit exists, they don't know that shit. The parents, when you got kids making a little list about shit that they want for their birthday or whatever, and they got 3 to 4 games on the fucking list, and they can only afford, and the parents can only afford one, what you think the parents gonna do? They're not gonna come to Twitter because they don't know this fucking community exists, bro. They going, you know what I'm saying? They going to Google that shit.
The reviews and all that.
Exactly. So this is about inconsistency, and again, it's not even about the score. It's about what is the credentials of these reviewers. How are these reviewers getting credentials to put this on a site like Metacritic? Because whether people believe it or like it or not, Metacritic is a staple in the community. It is. Whether people play the game, whether they don't care about it, it's there. So
yeah, a lot of people don't even. A lot of people really don't even understand Metacritic. You know what I mean? Like they think Metacritic average score is like the actual score of the game. You know what I mean? Yo,
hey,
B-Stables, what's good, man?
No, hold on. B-Stables, you could pull up to this chat right now. It's nothing, bro. Because you be sounding crazy on Twitter, talking crazy. You can pull up right now because I'm sure you have access to the Discord, so can pull up.
B-Stables, he has access to it.
Yes, so he can pull up. But even a touch on you know, the Ackman stuff, like it was pissing me off because there was a point in the podcast, and shout out to P-Rock, that's my guy, J-Dub, all of these cats, right? But there was a point where he was like, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, well, he was like, it's cool that you brought me on. I actually think it's kind of fun. What the fuck you mean it's fun, dog? This shit ain't fun, nigga. You said a whole fucking racist comment. And you talking about it's fun? Nah, this ain't about fucking fun.
Bro, it's not even just racist comments. The dude was out. Yo, dude was just a whole ass bigot. Like my man.
Yeah.
I found out stuff that I didn't even want to find out about my man just due to that stream. Like I thought it was just the whole him saying the N-word, because that's what people was like screenshotting and highlighting. But it goes deeper than that. I was like, damn, this man, yo, you saying every goddamn slur in the book.
Bro, facts. You feel me? And it's just like, dog, like this ain't about fun. I need you to come up and you ain't really apologize. You've been making excuses and bullshit like that. You feel me? Like it's like, yo, these mofos, man,
shout out to Phil DVG. He said with the $2, he said, I won't fraud. My energy went to ZNESW and Project 64. You went to go steal them games. I'm
telling you, bro.
But B-Staples, nobody's crying, bro, because Strictly's whole point is not even about like the Metacritic. He's talking about like GameSpot, like a specific reviewer or review
man,
site.
I ain't gonna waste my time.
It's not hard to understand like what he's saying. Like you're bringing you're bringing up Metacritic, but this whole time he's not even talking about Metacritic. I brought up Metacritic because I said a lot of people don't really understand Metacritic, where they think Metacritic is the actual score of the game. It's just an average score of multiple sites of the game. You know what I mean?
Bro, he just like, you already know, bro. He just like these goofy ass bots out here sounding fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? But then when you talk about pull up on a podcast of spaces, they, you know what I'm saying, the energy not the same. Pull up or shut the fuck up. Because you be sounding crazy.
That's my dude, but you know, he definitely got that bot mentality.
For sure.
Where it blocks out a lot of things of, you know, simple understandings.
Yeah, you dig? So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people see that stuff on Twitter, bro, and like I said, I'm not one of these people that just hide behind anime pics and avatars and shit like that. You already know. I'm not one of those people.
My whole thing is like, yo, if you're gonna make videos on people and what they saying, you should understand the context, because I feel like, yeah, you're just lying to people just so you can get like a giggle or two, you know, or some views or whatnot. Like, you're making money off of it, but what you're saying is not being truthful. And most people that makes videos like that, I feel like that is them hiding their own fandom. You know what I mean? That's how they cope. That's how they cope. They told my copium and all that stuff. I saw the clip and all that, but that's how they cope, by doing these. You know, like the most sensitive person is always the person that's like making the jokes and, you know, making fun of people and all that stuff. It's no different than you remember the Nutty Professor? And
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, right? He was on the stand. He's the comedian, and he's just making fun of everybody in the stand, and that was his gig, right? He was having fun with it. He was like, "Yo, you fat or you ugly," and this and that. He was having a good old time until like Eddie Murphy came in. Yeah, until Eddie Murphy came in there and fired back at him. My man started tearing up, like, you know what I mean? It's getting all sensitive. That's mostly the sensitive people. That's how I feel like a lot of people that do those PlayStation videos, that's how they are. Just like that.
And yo, and let me say this, because me and my boy, and shout out to my boy Bruce, because he's one of the smartest people that I talk to.
Yeah, Bruce.
You know what I'm saying? And we was having this conversation, and people, the thing I always hear is, well, it's different people reviewing the games. But the average person don't know that Joe Schmo is reviewing this game for GameSpot and this person is reviewing a different game, but it's not the same person. They don't know that. You feel me? So there needs, regardless of if it's different people or not, there needs to be consistency. And one of the things I personally would do, if it was possible, is for every genre of game, you would have 2 to 3 different reviewers. You know what I'm saying? So there would be it's not just one opinion, but they're well versed on a specific genre of game, so they can give you a legit review of it. You feel me? But again, that's what I would personally do. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, there needs to be more consistency, dog.
Yeah, I mean, every reviewer is different.
Let me say this. I'm sorry. I know I said
go ahead, Persona.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Don't.
You good, bro?
Nah, you good?
You good, bro?
The thing that people need to understand about reviews and reviews for sites is, obviously, everything isn't a 10. Everything isn't perfect, right? We all understand that, right? But, so, say for your job, right? If you were to do something, like say you work for the government or something, like a really important job, and you have a really important position. If you do something outside of your job that puts you in jeopardy, that's a direct reflection of the company because of who you are associated with. So what does the company have to do? The company has to cut ties with you to keep up appearances, right? Even though it was something that you did outside of your job, it still is something that can come back and affect the overall brand or the overall company because of the association. Now, when it comes to reviews, right? Reviews obviously are, people love to use this phrase, reviews are opinions. Yes, they are opinions. But the thing is, reviews are supposed to be done in a more objective manner and not subjective. The problem is that a lot of reviews come from a very subjective place and not try to be objective or try to remove their personal feelings from the situation. And when it comes to the reviews that are actually being done, regardless of who is doing the review, it is still a reflection of the brand. It's still a reflection of the company. So if you have somebody that is a radical or someone that goes off the rocker and does negative things or whatever, yes, that is that reviewer. And, he or she are their own person, but it's still a reflection of a brand because of who you represent. So it does not matter who is doing the review. It matters of the integrity that is attached to the review. Are you remaining impartial? Are you remaining objective or trying to remain as objective as possible, right? Those are the problems when it comes to gaming journalism today, and that is a huge problem when it comes to review, that there is no integrity, there is no objectivity, and so because of this, we have this situation. Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of review sites too is like, regardless of whoever the reviewer is, like everybody have their own different opinions and how they look at games. There's still a guideline that the reviewer is following from the site. You know what I mean? On how to do a review or how to base certain things. So, you know what I mean? Like people look at it like, oh, it's a different reviewer, but yeah, you still following the guidelines of how that a review site does this stuff. You know what I mean? So the opinion might be different. Like,
I'm listening, though, man. I got a meeting, but I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, no
I appreciate
doubt,
you, my G.
Like it don't matter, like, you know what I mean, like the what's it called, the Stevior. A lot of people is looking at that website and how they review things and all that stuff. Like my man, they didn't even have like a review copy of the game. They got like a outsourced guy, which he's pretty much known in like Australia and whatnot. But it's just a weird thing. It's just a weird thing in my opinion. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because really and truly, to be honest with you, I personally don't care about reviews. Like I would listen to and read a review just to see like, oh, if a game is buggy or like the general consensus or the general thought, but like reviews don't affect me regardless. You know what I mean? They don't affect me regardless. Yo, Aaron said they got a promotional code from the publisher. CVO. No, they didn't. They didn't get a review copy, but they got a third-party source, third-party like freelancer or writer or whatnot. They took his review and applied it to their site, basically. So the person that wrote the review, they got a review copy, but they're not a part of the site. Is what Stevie R did. That's an Australian site and whatnot, but it is what it is. But yeah, like my thing with the whole, you know, bashing PlayStation, you know, fan base is like, yo, you know, go at it, have fun in it, but at least be, you know, consistent or like concise with your information. Like, don't lie to the people as far as what people are doing in spaces and what the context is of what people are saying. That's the stuff I don't really like. Yeah, it's basically like a freelance approach. Yo, PS5 hype, what's up, man? Yo, other thing I want to really talk about is Sifu. Sifu is a game that I can't put down, man. You know what I mean? I might as well just download the PS4 version at this moment and play the game, because it's a game I can't stop playing, man. Like, it's always something I have to like perfect or something, like, you know what I mean? Now I'm going through like the first stage, and like if I get hit, if I get touched, I'm just like, start over. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can't. I'm doing runs where I can't die at all. I beat the game at I beat the game without dying at all. I will be uploading that real soon, where I'm instead of having it in one chunk video, I'm gonna have it in each individual like 4K video. I just haven't like uploaded everything yet, but I have each video where, you know, I haven't died. I haven't died in the game. I did that twice, and I was like, damn, I'm getting really, really better in this game. But now I'm doing stuff where I'm going through like a level. I'm like, I don't want to get touched at all. Like, I don't want to lose no HP. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm loving the hell out of that game, Sifu. Like, I think the game, the overall, that's a game I can speak on the Metacritic, where the overall Metacritic and consensus of how the industry feels about the game is like I think it's like 80 or 81. I feel like it should be higher than that for sure. You know what I mean? It's a big difference between how the industry viewed that game, which 80 is not a bad score at all. I think it's a great score, but I think the industry and how actual gamers are viewing it, the actual gamers have it much, much higher than how the industry viewed it. And yeah, I love the hell out of that game, man. I see a lot of people coming together and talking about the game, where, you know, people are, you know, either sitting in spaces or they're creating videos or YouTube, you know, videos or tweets, you know what I mean, helping people out and getting, you know, giving people words of encouragement to beat the game. You know what I mean, or giving advice. So yeah, I like what Sifu is actually doing, because it causes a gaming conversation. You know what I mean? Where, you know, we don't give a fuck about like the console wars per se, but yo, people are actually having like a gaming conversation about Sifu, which is great. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people try to bash the game before even playing it. You know, oh, this game is short. The game gets short when you actually learn the game. You know what I mean? When you're actually getting good at the game and you understand the mechanics of the game and all that, it definitely gets short, because yeah, it's 5 levels and you do unlock shortcuts. You know what I mean? If you beat the game and you're a master of the game and you go through the level as you went through it your first time, you're not beating the game in 2 hours. You know what I mean? You know, you're not beating the game in 40 minutes doing that. You know, it's going to take you some time, because you're going through each part of the level once again. So when you saw those people saying that they beat the game in 2 hours or they beat the game in 40 minutes or whatnot, that was mainly because yo, Marty Bison, man, appreciate the subscription, man. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay at the channel. And yo, DJ King Gaming, man, appreciate the subscription as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the channel. That's just people like, yo, I played the game to its entirety. I unlocked a whole bunch of skills I unlocked the shortcuts. Now I can run through the game much faster. You know what I mean? Like, and people were trying to use that like to slight the game. Like, oh, this game is short. It's not worth the $40. Sifu is definitely worth the $40. Yo, Chuck said the industry capping on Sifu. The game is at least a 9. Yeah, I agree 100% with you, Chuck. Like I'm not saying that an 80 or 81 is a bad score. I'm just saying like, yo, when the gamers got the game in their hands, the game is received much higher than how the industry is playing it. And a lot of people in the industry, how they review it is due to the difficulty. You know what I mean? But I feel like with a lot of gamers just don't want to explore and learn games. They have a set way on how they want to play a game, and they want to truck their way through a game. Or if it's, you know, it has to have these options so for them to play the game, rather than trying to adapt and learn the game. Yo, Macho, man, appreciate you coming through, bro. Yo, Macho said Sifu's incredible. Had to get the plat on PS5 and PS4. PlayStation is getting banger indies. I need to play Kana and Solar Ash Knight. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like the PlayStation 4 version, I might as well boot that up as well. I'm just gearing up for Horizon, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna boot the PlayStation 4 version up and go on platinum as well. Yo, JP Local said every game gets shorter the more you replay it. I can beat Kingdom Hearts 2 in 30 hours or less. When I used to take me 100 hours back in. Yeah, yo, that's a perfect example right there. JP Loco, Kingdom Hearts said like Kingdom Hearts, like I can run through that series and the games and beat that mad quick. You know what I mean? But that's just me having the knowledge and everything that I know about the game, or little shortcuts here and there about the game. Yo, 4-star General, man, appreciate you coming through, Mason. What's up, Jay? Great content as always, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Walter, what's up, man? What's good? Seattle Chef, what's up? Sifu had been an Xbox exclusive. What he said, it scored a 98. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Sifu came out in all platforms, it would have been probably like in the high 80s, like 87, 88, probably 89. You know what I mean? Because it's on everything. But some people, you know, some people that review games, they probably don't want to review the game because it's not in the premier platform that they play on. The primary platform, not premier. Primary platform that they game on. You never know. I don't know these people background, but I would have put it past anybody, to be honest with you. Yo, Batter A said, yeah, my Sifu plat took me 22 hours, but only took me 7 hours to plat on PS4. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to become much easier or much faster because you actually know the game. Like, I plat Sifu around, I want to say like 26 or 28 hour mark, and I didn't stop playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't stop. Like, I was just like, let me perfect this, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that. Like, if I wanted, I could probably run through that game and beat that game probably like 50 minutes if I really wanted to, especially with all the shortcuts if I really wanted. But I think it's a great game. Yo, Chuck, what's good, man? Link here too. What's good, Link?
Nah, I just wanted to come through, you know, talk about this Sifu a little bit. You know,
you home today, or you just you ain't? Sorry,
I work from home. I work from home. Nah, but I don't know, man. Like, when I first booted the game up, I didn't even know it was like roguelike. I mean, it's not kind of like roguelike. It's kind of have like different same type of elements, but yeah. I was struggling at the beginning, bro. I mean, it was bad, bro. I was just like, I'm not really understanding, because when you look at Sifu from the outside, you think it's like a beat 'em up. You kind of look at it as like,
you just want to throw hands. And
you just want to go through. You could do that in the squats, but I think the club that's what kind of humbled me, man. I was like, all right, I got to slow down, bro.
You got to get nice movement.
Yo, man, I couldn't even make it to the boss. I was dying. You know, the first elite, the guy when he's doing
down?
like that's the first guy before you get to like the hallway.
Yeah.
Not the hallway, but like the little area where. Yeah, exactly. So it's like that first karate guy, bro. I was getting bodied there, bro. I couldn't even get past.
Yo, trust me, we all, like, a lot of people won't admit it, but we all was getting bodied, bro. Trust.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of Sifu, man. I think, you know, once you kind of sit back and kind of like analyze the game and actually do combos, and because you can actually like wipe out like even the elites. We could wipe out pretty much. And like now, I kind of got through the whole game. I got to the sanctuary at 21 because I was telling you last night, bro. Like I kept getting jumped by them 3 dudes. I'm the 3 in the tower, bro. It's like the guy and the 2 girls, man. That shit.
Up on the steps.
No, in the tower. Like right before you get to the chick with the stick.
Oh yeah,
right there, bro. I kept replaying it over and over because
the stage. What pissed me off with the tower is that the stage be changing at that transition,
bro.
I'm like, yo, what? Now it's all cloudy.
You can't see nothing. But no, I'm really enjoying the game. I finally beat the game 25 and under last night. I literally stayed up, bro. I'm like, I am not going to sleep until I do this,
real talk, you determined,
this,
bro.
Because I was getting triggered, bro. Because I'm like, I ran through the other stages like easy. Like, man, I was surprised. I was like, damn, I beat Sean so bad. I was like, damn, this motherfucker used to give me problems, bro. Yeah. Like he ain't shit now,
Sean
bro.
light work now. He light work.
Yeah, he light. I literally destroyed him. And then the third boss too, man. Like I literally was just. Like, like I said, it takes patience. It's kind of like a fighting game, bro. It's like, you first think of a fighting game, bro. Like, you like, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. We're going to figure it out. But once you figure it, and once it click, bro, like, that's what makes Sifu really good, dude. It's like when they click, everything just is seamless. I love it.
Like,
I love it.
It's the perfect example of how to apply that mentality to a fighting game. Because, like, a fighting game, you'll see, like, a combo or, like, a trial, and yo, when you first doing that combo trial, you're pressing the button hard and you're trying to get that thing going. And you see your inputs. It's like, yo, it's mad inputs going. But as you keep on getting better and better and better, it's just become mad slowly. It's like, oh, I can do this. I don't have to look at the screen. I'm doing the combo. You know what I mean? And that's how Sifu is,
like
bro.
Muscle memory. Yeah, it's definitely muscle memory. It's kind of like you have to do things a lot of times to kind of master. People say you got to do something 10,000 times to master it. That's kind of how Sifu is. That's kind of pretty much like the whole basis of the game, basically, Master.
It's like old school gaming, like, a lot of things in old school game, like Mega Man's, like, people that's play those games until they got that brain muscle going where, I just remember where everything is at. Now you're pre-shooting before the enemy even spawn and the shot got off, like, the enemy spawn right on time, boom, you just know what's going on. You know what I mean?
It's pretty dope. I was pretty hyped, bro.
But even with that, the game still offers like deep mechanics. Like the actual fighting mechanics in Sifu is deep, bro. Like, it's really
deep.
good.
It's really deep, bro.
And the thing
it's
like 2 buttons that you're using to like really fight. But you can add so much stuff. Like the crotch punch is like my goat. That crotch punch is so classic. Because it's like a reset. It's like a restance, bro.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm about to interrupt your animation. No, bro, you're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
It's just stuff like that. But also, like for me, I just like how the combat gets better the longer you play the game. I think that's really good for me. That's what makes me want to keep going back. Like, oh man, I just unlocked this. You want to
permanently unlock this?
Yeah, and then how can I incorporate this into my playthrough? You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. I think the parrying is really good. The dodge mechanic is really good. Mm-hmm. It's very seldom you see a game get those things right. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they give me a little
rewards. It rewards both of those things too. It's not just like one of them is good or the other one is like okay. Both of them. If you get your parrying right, you have moves where you can capitalize on it. If you get your dodge right, you can start up really big combos and all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yo, and Mom, the damage. What up? The boy Young, what up, man?
And the damage you could do in this game, bro, is actually kind of crazy. Like you know how you first start playing it, and you're doing the basic 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then when you start to unlock shit, it's like, yo,
square triangle was the go-to because it pushed it back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it did help though. But it's like, once you start to open up things and like do the inverted throw, you can do so much stuff in this game, dude. It's actually fire, bro. I'm really impressed. I don't even like games like this, because I'm like, man, I gotta keep replaying the level. But it's like once you get addicted to it, it's like, man, you have to. Like I had to get through the game. Like I got to the tower at 20, and I was just watching everybody, bro. Like it was just really easy. You know what I'm saying? So, and the sanctuary to me. Like Yang now I'm gonna put up a video, man. Like, dude, that shit came down to like the last hit. We both was on our last hit. That shit was kind of crazy, bro.
Yo, I was like, Yang comes funner and funner each time. Like before, it was like frustrating, but now he's just like, yo, this is a fun ass boss fight. I'd be two-piecing Yang up, bro.
No, I actually think Yang is actually smart, bro. So, context of the video, it's kind of like I'm expecting the low, right? Because I know he's going in the second phase. I know he's going to go low.
You know,
but he started going high. Bro. He kept tagging me, bro. I was like, what's going? Yo, I was getting
the two heavy elbows, right?
No, he'll do like the 3-punch and then he'll do like a roundhouse kick.
He got the two high options. Yeah.
I'm expecting him to go low because that's what he was doing, bro. I was like, yo, this man is kind of like reading me, bro. I was getting kind of
he's mixing you up.
Yeah, he was mixing me up, bro. I was definitely getting mixed, man. But it's just like I feel like Yang. That's a great final boss to me, man. That was pretty sick, bro.
Yo, because I remember the first time I got to Yang, he bodied me. I didn't even get to the second round. And the second time I was like, nah, hell nah, man. Like, oh, he's just pretty much me. Like, you know what I mean? I can do this. I get to him the second time. I get to the second round. But I was like, I'm about to if this is what he's giving me, I'm about to body this man. Then my man started throwing mix-ups. Yo, I was getting mixed. I was like, all right, he's going low. Oh, no, boop, boop. Then my man, Sifu ain't teach you this. I was like, yo, what this? He ain't doing the sweep no more. My man doing the straight hands. And then when he catch you in that last hit, my man gonna approach you, drop you on the floor.
Oh yeah, that one, bro. I think that's his counter or something, bro. Because I'm like, you can't get out of that. Like,
oh yeah, and then when he dropped, he had the charge punch too. He dropped his hand. I was like, oh, you dropping your hands? I'm throwing that. Yo, I was like, oh. Yo, this man is doing everything.
Yeah, he's pretty much a savage, bro. But I kind of like when you kind of like adapt. Cause I think the first time I beat the game, I'm not gonna lie, when I beat the game for the first time, man, I was like 17.
Oh, man. Yo, I first beat the game, I was 36, bro. 36.
Hey, bro, I think for me, cause I was like, I was just getting to a point. I was like, all right, if I get to the next level, I'm just want to play it all the way through. Because I know I can come back. Because I kind of start to see, I got shortcuts and shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I beat the tower probably like at 40. I didn't even restart it, bro. I was just like, I'm just going to run through. I mean, actually beat the tower on the first time. I'm like, so when I got to Yang, I got to the sanctuary, there's no shortcut at first. So I'm like, all right, man, so by the time I got to Yang, I think I was like probably like 50 something, like high 50s.
The sanctuary, they throw everybody chilling, getting their massage. We're like, oh shit, they got these in here.
Yo, everybody's in that joint. So I was like, all right, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy, dude. But yeah, even like sparing them, dude. I think that's so cool. Like you can spare. I think sparing the bosses is actually better than killing them.
The true way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, yo, the look of the look on their face be having me weak, bro. Like, like, yeah, bro. I just whooped your ass. You can live. I'm out of here.
That's a good point that you just brought up too, Chuck. Because a lot of people view this game like an indie game, but like the facial animations that these bosses give and whatnot, they're very detailed, man. Like they look like, oh, shit,
bro,
you about to kill me, or nah, you didn't.
Yeah, like especially the old lady face. I'll never forget her face, bro.
Yo, Shorty was shook. She's like, yo, I'm about to die.
Yo, man. So yeah, like I said,
I'm about to get my ass beat.
Yeah, so I think overall, man, I'm just in love with the game. I definitely should have the plat now. Like I don't have to really beat the game anymore. I just gotta get like probably like 10 collectibles or something like that. And that's like from all the. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got left, man. So, cause I mean, I have most of them. I know like the one in the squats is like I know I have to get something from the sanctuary. So I was like, all right, bro. So I can kind of just play the game peacefully now. I don't have to worry about beating the game anymore. And I should have it in the next couple of days, right before Horizon. So I just wanted to get on and chop it up with you about Sifu, man. I love the game. I think the game is really amazing. I really hope they come out with some DLC, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, because I'll buy it.
I'm very interested to see what that ultra difficulty is hitting for now. Like,
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
I'm
'Cause I'm
definitely
looking for
not.
that
I'm
challenge.
bruh. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because this the game is pretty easy now. So
Yeah,
I'll
like the
definitely
game feel like
I
easy
definitely probably check it
now.
out. Yeah. Oh, so they probably gonna do like what, one punch hit? I mean, one hit kills or something
Yeah,
like
one
that, or
punch, you
two.
probably done, bro. Like, yo, I remember I got
Ooh.
the only time I really got upset in the game because I was trying to do a clean run to get to Sanctuary, right? This is when I was
Uh,
getting to when I was trying to get the 25 and under. And
mm,
the fourth boss, in my opinion, is the easiest boss in the game, right? I
easily,
don't
not
respect
even
that
close
lady at all.
at
But
all.
on that run, bruh, she caught me with a sweep. I'm like, all right, she caught me with a sweep. It's all good. I'm just gonna dodge over here. You know what I mean? Where she do that little overhead thing. I dodge out the way. I'm running up on her. She does it
See
again.
another one.
Boom!
Yeah,
I said, yo,
I
wait,
got.
she never did
Yeah,
that before. Yo, that joke took out like
yeah,
half my life. But guess what?
yeah,
She
I
did
got
it
caught with that shit too.
again. Boom!
What, 3 times in a row?
Yo, yeah, and I was dead. I was so pissed, bro. Yo, I pressed the PlayStation button. I was like, yo, no, this lady did not just do this, bro.
Hey, yo, yeah, she caught me a couple of times with that shit too. Because it's like you want to be aggressive on her, but then she kind of like, nah, bro, you gotta fall back.
Yeah, because she ain't got no
I'm a
structure. You
zoner,
just
man.
like, yo, I'm just coming in there. I'm beating your ass. Man.
She said, I'm gonna give you that work. Yeah, I mean, she can be a little annoying. Not gonna lie,
She does
but
a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage.
yeah, I think that's the thing too. You know, she's easy to beat, but she hits you with that motherfucking thing, bro. Like that shit hurt, bro. Like that shit eat up your structure, like a motherfucker, bro. Like you can't really do nothing, dude.
Wait, I
And
gotta fall back a little. Hold up.
yeah, but you know, I think overall, like all the bosses to me, they all have like personalities. I think that's what's cool too, man. Like, you know, in the game like this, where it's more like a realistic type, you know, game. It's not like no lasers or nothing or anything like that. Like every boss had kind of like their own personality. I definitely think Sean got the most swag though. You know, that's just my guy.
Sean's second phase. Sean's second phase and the third boss second phase is just lit. I like that
Yeah,
transition of how she
the whole
just
day
transformed.
it's so fire, bro. Like she to me, what's her name, like Aroki or something like that, or I don't know.
Kuroki.
Karoki, yeah, she is crazy, bro. Like she's so peaceful.
Dry.
Yeah, she's so peaceful in the beginning, bro. Like you know, she ain't even saying,
And I love the music in the third fight, yo. That music.
Yeah, it's and then like even about the third boss, it's like that's another place where I had to kind of like take my time. It's like you think I'm like, all right, where can I punish this chick, bro?
Yo, that's the funny thing, yo. With that third boss, everybody was trying to pull up on her. Like, oh yeah, I just learned the game. I can just dodge and move back. Yo, she was clipping you with them mids though. You wasn't dodging that,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to stay in her face. I'm like, bro, I can't remember all these. I can't remember all these animations, bro. So I'm like, okay, I have to like figure out when can I actually attack her. Even when she's spinning when she's spinning that shit, you can just dodge. I didn't even know you could dodge that. I'm like, let me dodge that. Get my little my focus up, bro, and I'm just gonna sweep her. so it's like I found like a couple ways I could punish her.
That's another smart way this game did. Like this game will have you build up where you have your character build up like where if you dodge, you build focus, and you want to get like 3 bars of focus and all that. Going pull up, you walking up to what's his name, Yang. Like, all right, Yang, I got these 2 bars filled up. What up?
That bodied me, bro.
When you holding that L2 button, yo, focus don't work here. He was like, yo, I built this character up for this.
I was triggered, bro. I had 2 bars, but the first time I was tight, bro.
We all got a reality check. Now, like I go through the game, I was just like, yo, fuck the 2 bar joint. I just have the 1 bar. Everything is
I had the 1 bar. Yeah, I think structure and I regain structure when I dodge and parry, and I don't like the parry one too. That motherfucker clutch, bro.
Oh yeah. The when you build up your parry, the last one on the
on in the middle, yeah, that motherfucker clutch, bro. So I mean, it's just shit like that, man. But like I said, man, overall, man, I love the game. This is like a great way to enter the year, low key. It's kind of you starting off on the high horse, man. Then we got Horizon. Then we got it's just so much coming, dude. Like I'm just like, yo, I don't know
Yo,
how I'm gonna
this
play all
next
these
week is
fucking games,
next
bro.
week. Yo, KOF 2 is really good, man. Like, yo, it got me.
Oh yeah, bro.
It got me
I'm definitely
second
copping that.
thinking like, yo, what teams I'm gonna really run? I got like two
Yeah,
teams
I'm
that I'm
definitely
in.
copping that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop that joint, man. Because I just been peeping. I'm like, all right, let me know. I don't really care about like the reviews or nothing. I just want to see like people play the game, and it look clean as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it does, man.
it looks super
And it's
clean.
like I said,
was
like
yo,
SNK, they don't really give about. They don't care about like, oh, how you feel about how we design these female characters. Yeah, these are like old school designs, but we just like,
yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, they always gonna be like that, bro. Like
we just refining it a little bit. They don't care. Like,
they really don't.
them things is
I
out there.
like that.
Ass, titties, all that is out there.
But no, like I said, I do like I like that the roster. I mean, the roster being big is a gift and a curse. We all go through that, but I like the way the game play. I like the way the lobbies look. I just like everything about the game, man. I'm really impressed.
They did a much better job with the lobbies this time around too.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm definitely gonna cop that. You got Horizon. You know what, man? I might fucking around and get Elden Ring.
Yo,
probably after
Elden
Horizon.
Ring, say it ain't so.
Bro, I've been looking at it, man. It looks. I just don't like Souls games, bro. I can't play the motherfucker for some reason. That shit just don't resonate with me. But I'm gonna give it a shot, bro, because I think the gameplay looks fire. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. I'm definitely gonna be trying to step out of my box this year, bro, and just enjoy gaming, man. It's too much.
You see the new classes that they announced, right? I think it was like Confessioner and like Samurai. That jump.
Yeah, I seen all that. Yeah, I definitely like. It's not like traditional Souls. I mean, it's Souls, but it's like what they own twist on it. So I definitely been peeping on the low. I'm like, let me check out this Elden Ring, man. Make sure this shit is kind of. Because when I first seen it, I was like, "Oh man, this looks like a Souls game." I'm like, "That's off the list." I'm like, "Can't be like that, Chuck. Don't be like that, man. It's okay. It's okay to try something new."
You tried Sifu. Look, you liked it. Yo, JFK TV, what's up, man? True Bleed, what up? What is good?
Yeah. It's just I think gaming like this year, bro, it's just fire, bro. Like, and we still getting God of War, and I'm like, it's just all kind of stuff coming out this year.
Yeah,
this year is crazy, bro.
Crazy.
This year is kind of crazy.
Like, for me, like this is like probably gonna be the last podcast that I do in like a week because there's KOF, Horizon.
I'm about to go Ghost. I feel it.
Yeah, and then man. Monarch. And Elden Ring, like Monarch is one I'm excited for too. And Elden Ring, you know what I mean? And then right after that is going to be like GT7, and then it's also not Elden Ring, but Babylon's Fall.
Oh yeah, that look hot too, man. I ain't front. That shit look kind of dope, bro. I was co-op in that.
Co-op in that.
Yeah, so
if you caught that, it's no.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time, man. So all you niggas, man, stay out on spaces. Stop crying.
I guarantee, bro. I warned them. If I see y'all do some spaces up in there about Horizon, on the day of Horizon release, you're getting roasted. I'm gonna request to speak. I'm gonna be like, yo, get the hell up out of this space and go play the goddamn game. Play the goddamn game. If the game ain't hit your house yet, as far as you waiting for the physical edition. Close the stream down anyway and go enjoy the actual game. Too many of these people, they be sitting up in these spaces and be like, yo, they playing the game as they in the space, bro. Like, yo,
I'm just like, that's crazy to me.
And then they be like, yo, the stories ain't good. You ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, you missing like a whole block of dialogue, bro.
Oh, voice of cards, I'm not gonna get, but I do have Triangle Strategy though. I do have that pre-ordered. Yo, Street Fighter 6 and 4. Yo, that Capcom. Yo, Chuck, that's good that you here. Yo, shout out to my man Ghost and Shell in here as well. But yo, Capcom, man, what you thinking is gonna be that? What you think is gonna be? The announcement?
I'm more likely it's gonna be Street Fighter 6, bro. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
I don't think Street Fighter's gonna come until next year though. But I think they're gonna announce it. I mean, they pretty much pushed it back. The rumors been out. They got to switch shit up and shit like that, and they already said like Luke is kind of like what Street Fighter 6 is going to be, which is that just kind of scares me a little bit, bro. Luke out here just He mauling people, bro.
Luke,
Like,
Luke
you
out here
know,
nice. Like you can tell it's gonna be a very offensive game.
yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, what Street Fighter V was a very offensive game until they started adding shit to it.
Yeah.
You know, you know, so it's just shit like that. But I'm ready for Street Fighter 6, man. Hopefully they just get the net code right, bro. Like, and I think that's probably one of the major reasons they started pushing it back. Is like, you know, see, I can't like Street Fighter 5, bro. It's just bad. It's pretty bad. You know, it's not as bad as like Dragon Ball or something like that, but it's still pretty bad.
The net code is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, bro. I mean, you know, and they tried to implement rollback, but it wasn't really like real rollback. So yeah, so it's. I just want it to be a good game. You know, we all love Street Fighter, and I think Street Fighter 5 is actually a really good game. Like, I still watch it. I still watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Street Fighter 5, like in the beginning, it was like a okay game, but now it's a really, really good game.
It's a really, really good game, man. Like, you know, not because it has a lot of characters, but they added more depth to the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like the roster is fire now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I feel like we're gonna go through this cycle again where everybody gonna start going back to Street Fighter 5 because they don't like Street Fighter 6. It's like we stuck in the loop, bro. Like everybody,
that's always gonna happen.
It's always gonna happen.
Like, why they implemented this? We didn't want this. And then like a year later, it's like, yo, I'm playing Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, you know, that's just how it is. But I definitely do think it's Street Fighter. I just don't think they're gonna. I mean, what's that one game with the nigga and the astronaut shoot? Is that Capcom?
Oh yeah, that's Capcom. Like, that's Pragmata. That's
I would love to see that, bro. Yeah, I would love to see something on that, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna just. I mean, because I think Capcom Cup was supposed to be this weekend, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Think they
like
canceled
Capcom, it. It lines up with the Capcom.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense for it to be Street Fighter, you know. So hopefully, because they already confirmed. I know it was Ryu, Chun-Li, Luke, and somebody else. It's already in the game. So I don't know, but
yo, and this is not like a fan made thing. This is like a real like Capcom countdown.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. This is real. It's definitely legit. So it's something that I'm definitely looking forward to, man. I just feel like fighting games in a really good spot right now, man. You got something for everybody, bro. Like
this is what I want. I know okay, you're gonna be like, yo, Bari, yo, let's relax.
Shit.
You know, I get crazy sometimes, but this is what I want. I would definitely love to see a Street Fighter 6 like trail, like, yo, it's coming. But I want them to go back to the glory days of the versus games and have like a versus game collection. Cause remember that was like a whole talk on how they got like I forgot they got like the people from like Disney to like sign up and you know Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But I want the collection because I want X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Children of Adam. I want my favorite fighting game of all time, Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, the first one. I want
Fire.
2. And 3 as well, you know what I mean, and just have that as like a collection with rollback net code, bruh,
it'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy. That would light the whole scene on fire because not just Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That would light the scene on fire regardless. But if everybody get their little taste where like, oh, if you like this one, you have that here too. You know what I mean?
And those are all classic games too, man. Like those
are the glory
days. Those
are like
man. All classic. Yeah, it's all classic. Yeah, this for the first time seeing like X-Men versus Street Fighter literally like changed the game, bro. Like, that was just like, what the hell is this? I'll never forget that, bro. Like that's just.
It had some cheap shit. It had cheap shit in there, but it was like
all those games.
Everybody had cheap shit. Everybody was fun.
That's what I'm saying. All those games did, bro. Like. Bro, Marvel 2, all that shit is cheap, bro. Like niggas are still playing that shit to this day, bro. It's like
you're not blocking that. You know what I mean? You just gotta get your shit up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's a game where you're really not really blocking. You know what I'm saying? It's the first hit. Whoever get the first hit, you know, don't drop it, bro. Like you could do so much damage in those games, but I think that would be actually kind of cool. No lie, I would definitely take that, you know, and try to just not. Try to go super because you know those type of games, bro. Like you really have to. It depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get really, really good, it's gonna take you forever. Those games are just different. Marvel 2, that shit is different, bro. I thought that was good in Marvel 2. I was at the arcade. I know that's a long time ago, folks. I was at the arcade, bro. I thought that was good, bro. And this dude. that's the first time I actually seen like a really good player that he beat the. I was like, yo, I put another quarter in, bro, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done now. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
people,
dude
it's
lived in the
levels to
arcade,
it, bro. Yeah, the arcade, man. That was a life, bro. I miss those days. I'm not going to even lie, bro. I miss those days, man. But
The arcade
yeah,
was really fun.
I actually like that idea, man. But I feel like even if they just do like Marvel 1 or Marvel 2 and 3, if you could just remaster those joints and put some good netcode on it, man, everybody gonna soak that shit up, bro.
Yo,
They'll be all over that.
Look
They'll
what
be all over
happened
that.
to Blaze Blue Central
Yep,
Fiction. Bruh,
that's a great
it's
example.
clean. It's clean. I had to buy the PC version, bruh. Just so I can test it myself. The joint is clean, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tag is supposed to get the update like what this week, right? Something like that, or next week.
They went in maintenance. They went in maintenance.
Oh snaps! I knew it was close.
No up. This is a random. Hey, we're going to maintenance, guys. You won't be able to play it. That's a random maintenance.
Random as hell, huh? I bet but it's just I think we live in the age now where you kind of have to take into consideration everything. Like I think the pandemic, with all this bullshit, it actually helped fighting games. They realized, like, look, bro, once we get like a good net code, bro, like, ain't nobody going back. Nobody's going back to delayed base, bro.
Gotta take that online serious, man.
Guilty Gear really like ruined it for a lot of people.
Yep.
A lot of people start delaying their games to add rollback because of Guilty Gear. It's like, look, bro,
yo,
like
this net code good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, I think they have to realize too, like everybody doesn't want to travel to play games. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just think about one side of the field. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want your game to sell, I think that's why it's a great thing for like games like KOF. Like, you know what? We're gonna push this joint back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna add this shit right here. Melty Blood coming out will roll back, even though it's a little spotty. But when it's good, it's good. And hopefully Street Fighter 6 takes that. I mean, the other realms, even though I don't really like their games at all,
DNF Duel.
them games run good, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it in a stack, So it's just like put everybody into consideration, man. Your game must sell more. That's how I look at it, bro. Like it'll be cool. Like when we was playing Guilty Gear, bro, I was like, man, this is like the first time I'm able to play this guy, and it
really truly Guilty Gear, we had no issues. Like because I normally I would like, damn, yeah, it's lagging a little bit, but I didn't even mention that one time. Like, Chuck was beating my ass in that joint. I didn't even mention that one time. But bro, really and truly with Guilty Gear, like I go to Guilty Gear back and forth, like here and there. I'm just waiting for that one update where they're like, all right, we have changed how HP works in this game. And boom. That's all I'm waiting for. Bro. That's all I'm waiting for.
You know what? I came around. At first I was like, yo, okay, it's not that bad. I don't think high damage is bad. I think the way they implement it in this game is kind of bad because you're getting like high damage off of easy stuff.
Yo,
and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that, bro. I think that's the reason I stopped playing too. I was like, that and Tales of Arise, but
bro,
the reason I haven't really got back, I was like, yeah.
Before Guilty Gear philosophy was like, oh, certain characters just have more options, so we have to lower their health. But in Strive, it doesn't matter about the more options if people can do 2 hits and do 60%, 70%.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like right now, that man Nago and Leo.
Yeah, you're always going to see those characters in top 8.
They're running the game.
Because it's not even being disrespectful to people. It's just the truth.
And Ram too. Don't forget her. My bad. Yeah, Ram too. Yeah,
and Ram. Yeah. It's not even being disrespectful. Like I'm not trying to negate nobody's skill or nothing. It's
no, of course not. I know what you're saying.
There's certain things that these characters they still have the same pressure and not per se like mix up. Well, Leo's a different beast, but like Nago is pressure.
Nago mix your Nago. He a frame, but he can. Yeah. He's more of a frame trap type.
If he hits you, you're gonna get deleted. Yes. You know what I mean? It's like a character like Milia or Chip. They have to do so much mix-ups just to get this. Like Nago can hit you with 3 hits, and he doing way more damage than you ever doing with like a Milia or Chip.
Oh yeah,
but Milia and Chip, they still have that same philosophy that, oh, this character have options, we gotta lower their health.
I see what you're saying.
But the damage scale is much higher.
Like how they do with Zato, basically. He don't have no guts because he has 2 characters, basically. So it's like
exactly.
It's just so I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
It worked that way in the older Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
and XR because the damage scaling, it wasn't like great like this. Like Pots can legit hit you with one punch and does like 40%. If he catches you with 2, it's like 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and let him grab you. It's another 60.
It's a wrap, bro. I mean, Potts is definitely out here, man. Like I said, it took like I've been because I haven't really played Guilty Gear. I want to say since like really played this since probably like October. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I watched it, of course, and I'll be like, man. That shouldn't do that much damage.
I went back with I would definitely
try
biking a lot.
Biking is definitely somebody I would probably main. She has everything I like, good buttons, mix up everything. So,
her defense is still not as bad as like in freaking XR. Mine XR, she used to be a glass can. She's like a glass can. This game, she kind of can take some hits.
Yeah, she can, but at the same time, I definitely like the tether mechanic. I just think I like what they did with biking, but I just watching tournaments, bro. It's kind of like, it's the damage is too high, bro. It's Leo Nago, Ram.
You don't see a Giovanna there. The people that have like the good defense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Leo was not punished with his mix-up. Leo got some of the best mix-ups in the game, but he's not punished.
He bro, and they keep buffing that, man. I don't. That's the thing. Like Arc is weird, bro. Like they the way they look at their games is very strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Like even like a game in like Dragon Ball where you won't buff a certain character no matter what. Like 4 years in, they still won't fix Frieza. But they'll buff everybody else. It's actually crazy, but I'm like, I don't understand the logic behind it. I mean, they did buff Frieza with his golden form, but regular Frieza is low key kind of trash. So it's kind of like, and you look at they
upset about Dragon Ball again now. They got a new update or something where they take away like the reward of zoning.
What you mean?
That's what Hook was saying. Hook was like, "Damn, they about to."
Oh no! He talking about the neutral, bro. The neutral in this game is bro. I don't know if you've been watching. Vegito and Gogeta runs the game now, bro.
I know
that shit, bro. That's why I had to stop playing. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this, bro. Like, and the online is bad too. So it's kind of like niggas is getting off, bro.
Their buttons is amazing.
Yo,
2M,
bro.
Yo, yeah. Vegeta the 5M.
Yeah, I was about to say that is, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, when did he even get this, bro? Because I came back to it. I didn't play Dragon Ball for almost a year. I was like, bro,
you can't reflect on that, man. Yo, those 2 characters, you're gonna get clipped. You gotta be aware.
It's actually, and that was like kind of like the first tweet I put. I was like, damn, when did Vegito and then Gogeta's become like the meta? I was like, I didn't see it, but I'm like, oh, the France. Ever since that eShop, bro, like ever since they niggas went to France. That's when that shit just kind of took off, bro. That shit is lame, bro. It's just meta, and I'm like, I don't even care about that low key. I'm like, yo, can the other characters play like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because Blue Gogeta was actually trash when he first came out. So I'm not saying he can't be good, but I'm like, what about everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
buff everybody.
But that's not. I mean, if you're gonna do that, bro, you might as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's always going to be bad characters.
This is why I'm very, very excited about DNF Duel. Because DNF Duel is that game where everybody got this shit. Yo, Cyber Dragon Venture, what up, man?
And that's definitely a game I'm going to go in. I think that's probably the game I'm going to like really dive into this year.
I just pray they don't nerf nobody. Like you see, oh guys, I know in the beta we had this and leave it.
I mean, they can fine tune. Don't nerf though. You fine tune. You don't need to nerf, bro. I mean, you gotta let people rock. Because you gotta think about it too. People find stuff out with no practice mode, no training mode at all. So don't just gut the game based off a beta. That's just not a good business to me. Like you can fine tune some stuff.
That's one of my issues too when it comes to these developers finding games. Like they're trying to cater to a lot of people that don't play their game. So they making things easier, but you're opening Pandora's box to the veteran. You know what I mean? That like, oh, word, I could just do 3 hits and get 60%. I'm gonna pick that character.
Exactly, I don't have to think about it. So now you kind of like, bodied your own thought processes. Like the new motherfuckers are still getting bodied by the veterans because
yeah. They coming in, I'm like, yo, damn, the match was 10 like seconds.
Yeah, that's a real shit. So yeah, I definitely get you on that. It's just, I don't like that, man. I don't like how they try to simplify it. Like, you gotta realize, bro, if your game is not good enough you can't just cater to one side of the fence. Like I was saying earlier, bro. Like,
that's that alarm, that meeting coming.
Nah, I got like 45 minutes before I start. I'm good, bro. But nah, I was like, you can't really casuals. You want them to play the game. You want to keep a couple, but they never stay. No matter how easy you make the game,
Like, casuals is gonna come in through like guest characters and appearances. Like,
that's how you want to do it.
Nathan Drake and Guilty Gear. Motherfuckers like, oh shit, what?
Well, let me go scoop this up.
That's why Mortal Kombat, they understand the formula. They understand it.
Yeah, because their game at high level is very in depth. Even though I don't like it, I'm not gonna say it's easy because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let's put Predator in this motherfucker. Let's put the Joker in here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my favorite movie is Rambo. I'm buying this off the strength.
Let's put a story in here. So, the casual just play through the story, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The story is decent, length, for a fight game.
I'm gonna run through the story in KOF. It looked good, bro.
Yeah.
I saw. I forgot who was streaming it. I was like, yo, this junk look funny as hell, bro. Like, I'm just gonna run through it.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling.
Yo, Black Bear, what up, man?
What up, bro?
But yo, Chuck, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man.
Man, it was cool, man. Hey, man, Sifu, bro, that easy mode, bro. Come on, fam. Hey, come on,
get that platinum. Yeah.
Hey, Jay, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, Michelle. Yeah, no doubt.
Yo, what's up, Chuck? Hey,
what's up, bro?
So I noticed like some real similarities, and I finally got past Sean. Right, I took y'all's advice. I slowed down, and I actually start not dodging, but like weaving and bobbing, and finally beat him. So I'm in the museum getting worked over by Kuroki. But there are some similarities between Returnal and Sifu, not like the actual gameplay, but just like the making, like you had said earlier, like this is one of the games that just keeps you invested. Like I went to bed last night, I got whooped up by Sean. I made it to him at 20, got whooped all the way till 72, and I went to bed, and I was laying there and they're like, man, if I just did this, and so I was like, I kissed my wife, and I went back downstairs, and I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And I was up like 4 a.m. She came up there, she came down there mad. Oh, you just gotta be playing video games all night. I was like, look here, no fun police. I got to do this. You know what I mean? But like the same with Returnal. Returnal was, frustrating for me, right? Early on. But it's a game that makes you learn. And I have to give, whatever Sony is doing. I mean, whether you want to call them indies or whatever, what they're doing is making these games, I guess, thoughtful and provoking and engaging to the point where you think about what you did wrong. And Sifu is the epitome of that. Like, man, if I just did that, if I hadn't been reckless, if I did this, if I'd unlocked this skill, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I give Sony and Slow Clap and House Marquee, all the praise for, because, I'm 45 and I'm ColecoVision, days. And these games are and these games
dope.
These games are just so engaging to the point where they make you damn near almost dream about them. You're not dream about them, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I dream about. I'm telling you, man. I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
I was real. Sean,
I was kick punching. It's all in the mind. You know what I mean? I couldn't sleep, man. Especially when you're trying to get that 25 and under trophy. Like, yo, you thinking about everything in that game, bro. Like, yo, I can do this. This is my goal here. Let me do this.
Yeah.
That's the one. I'm at Kroki at like 24. You know what I'm saying? So it's a learning process. I'm older, so my reactions aren't that fast as I used to be. But
that's
it
all in
makes
the mind,
you
bro.
learn.
Don't believe that, bro. It's all in the mind, man. And the age is nothing, bro. Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, in my line of work, age is everything. So you know what I mean. But what I'm saying is, Jay, you said something earlier, and I'll get off here. But one of the reasons I got off Twitter was just because we as PlayStation guys were giving the Xbox community so much oxygen for their console fire. You know what I'm saying? We all know as PlayStation fans, they ain't got no games. We all know that they ain't gonna be getting no games. We all know that there's more than 2 months out of the year in games. And when I said it once in a space way back in the day, I said, part of the reasons for a lot of this toxicity is because us PlayStation guys stay on their necks. They have no choice but to fire back and get racist and get misogynistic and get homophobic and every other thing, because truly deep down they know that they chose wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so when you first started this, you're like, I'm gonna be positive, and that's kind of the angle that I've always been. I don't criticize them, because I'm not gonna give them the oxygen to come after me or to say some wild shit, because I'm just not that one. But I agree with you. Jim Ryan said, let the games do the talking, and as PlayStation players, let the games do the playing, because while they're over there on Twitter and Spaces and Reddit and wherever else, we're playing Horizon Forbidden, we're playing GT7, we're playing Forspoken, we're playing God of War, we're playing Final Fantasy 16, we're playing Final Fantasy Intergrade, all these games that these guys got to get a PlayStation to play, because most of these Xbox have PlayStation, they just don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? But and so I agree with you 100%, man. Like, don't even give them the oxygen to fuel their little Xbox console war hate.
Yeah, because and the thing is too, a lot of responses that Xbox has been doing as late is not because of the Xbox fan base criticism. It's because of our criticism. Xbox need to do better. These dudes are content. These dudes was like, yeah, Xbox is doing great. They wouldn't complain about Xbox, for the last 5 years. Oh, we don't have no new AAA exclusive game for a console. They didn't care none about that. It was
crazy, bro.
It was the PlayStation fans that were bringing that up. Like, yo, what the hell is going on over here at this platform? And these responses are because of us. You know what I mean? If they fine with whatever they doing over there, let them be fine with it. They happy that, they got no games in March or February. They got Crossfire X. You know what I mean? That was their most anticipated game.
That 2 out of 10.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if they happy with that because it's in Game Pass, hey, let them be over there, man. You know what I mean? Let them be.
So I haven't invested in an Xbox yet, because I'm truly waiting for something to engage me. I will eventually, right? But I went over to my nephew's, and he has an Xbox, so I was like, man, let me look at this Game Pass lineup that you guys are all raving about, and I'm going through it. And yeah, there's 350, 400 games, but I'm thinking like, damn, like a lot of this is old stuff. What is this game? I mean, there's Mass Effect. Oh, that's cool, okay, but I played that when it came out. And so a lot of these guys are capping for games, older games, now they got 60 frames or next gen upgrade, but they're games that you should have already played, you should already beat, you should already have, and so I'm looking at Game Pass, and it's not just because I'm, a little biased towards Sony, but I'm like, there's nothing on there that excites me, nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'm just like, wow, you guys are for real content with this. You're like content and happy and praising it, and I'm just like, it blows my mind. I mean, my nephew's even like, he's like, man, can I borrow your PS5? And I was like, hell no, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody borrowing no consoles in 2022, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, borrowing consoles.
This ain't the 90s,
back
bro.
in
Like, remember the 90s? I was like, hey, can I borrow your Sega, bro? Let you borrow my Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
I used to do that.
Yeah, we used to trade up. I used to get mad too. Like, yo, I rung your doorbell. You ain't answer. Like, I want my Genesis back.
I'm like, I'll buy you one. You ain't borrowing shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Hey, yo, my nephew, right? We was playing River City Girls. When he came in, he was like, yo, so like, what controller? I gave him the first controller I opened up with the PlayStation. I was like, you hold this one. he looking at the black one, the red. I was like, no, you ain't touching that. Go and hold this one that I put mad work in and mad sweat and tears in. you playing that.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I'm rocking the new one, bro. Man, I'm already knowing.
Yeah, man. These dudes be
we
yo, can I see the Switch OLED? I said, do you see the color on that Joy-Con? You ain't touching that.
You just savage, bro. Nah, I get it. I mean, I'm still gonna talk my shit, though. I don't care, bro. I don't know. I think people who get offended, they're just too invested. It's not that serious, bro. I just don't. I don't understand like why people be getting so mad over this shit. It's crazy to me, but that's why we're here to troll, man. That's what
them rock. Let them be happy over there, man. Like Nintendo, I'm gonna stay on Nintendo, but Xbox dudes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let them rock, man. They happy with everything going over there. Like I said, they said they wait till E3, and November and December is what matters. Okay, let Xbox keep doing. Yo, you doing great, Xbox. Great 2022 lineup. You know what I mean? Keep showing concept art of Starfield. This is amazing,
bro.
You know what I mean?
That's how you should respond to them every time they say some wild stuff. Be like, Xbox 22 is great. 22 is Xbox's year. Yeah. You know what I mean? November, December.
I think, and if I'm gonna go after this, I'm like, I think people act like people want Starfield to be bad, but I don't understand how you could be. I mean, you could be hype, anticipation, but I'm like, we haven't seen anything. Nobody even know what the game is. Like, I don't know what this game is. It could be a dud. It could be cool. It could be like Mass Effect. If it's like Fallout, bro, I'm just,
bro.
I'm not.
They're hyped because PlayStation players aren't getting it. That's the only reason they're hyped for it, man. That's the only reason they're
mystery.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool being anticipated. I'm like, if you don't know, it's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just like, when people say I don't get why you hype, and then they get mad, I'm like, bro, we literally don't know anything about the game, which is fine. But I'm not just gonna be overly excited about a game that I don't know nothing about. Like there's not even gameplay. I could see if there was like a gameplay trailer or something like that. Then I'll be like, hell yeah, I'll be all over it, bro. But the fact that we haven't seen nothing besides that little bullshit shit they showed last summer, that was nothing.
It was wait till E3, man.
Look at that mentality.
I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good morning, bro. I'm gone, man. Y'all be blessed. Everybody in the chat, man, and everybody have a good day. Peace.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Your Ghost in the Show, man. Appreciate you coming through. Sorry for the last minute stuff, man, but
it's all good.
Yeah, you can always.
I'm on the beat. I'm on the beat.
Chop it up.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to the beach. I'll holler at you, man.
Yes, sir, man. But yo, guys, man. This is We Gon Talk number 29, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Also, I want to remind everybody that we're going to be doing a Horizon Forbidden West giveaway next. I'm going to do it next week. So it's going to be not just the base game. It's going to be the deluxe edition of the game, because that's what comes with a Regalia edition. So the reason why I'm waiting for next week is because when I get my Regalia edition on Friday, I'm not gonna open it up until I get my new stand. So pretty much I'm gonna open it up as far as like seeing the size of what it is, but I'm not gonna like go through everything. So when my new stand come up and when I really post up everything and put everything up on the new stand, then I'll just do a giveaway. I'm gonna give away those codes that come into the Regalia edition that day. All right, guys, so just be aware that next week I'm going to be doing that giveaway for members. So if you're a member of the channel, you will be in the running for that giveaway. And most likely I'll probably have some giveaways for the subscribers that come through as well. But I just want to make sure that live up to the promise as far as giving away that Horizon Forbidden West deluxe edition for you guys, man. So yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I know it was pretty early in the morning, but this is We Gon Talk, and we definitely spoke. It's your boy Jay Bari. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Go and play some games. Go and play that Sifu. KOF is out right now, guys. Well, no, it's not out right now. It's out tomorrow, but it's out right now. If you have pre-ordered the game, you got 3-day access to the game. But yeah, Enjoy the rest of y'all day, guys. I'm gone. Deuces.